Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon muser today. Today, we are continuing on with episode 11 of our campaign playing Jeff Delaney. I give you about you. Jeff Delaney is very, very cool. Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea, second edition in our campaign, Reavers of Thule. And with me today are the stars of the Reavers of Thule campaign. We'll go the order I got you in the screen here. First up is Carl.
Hello, I'm Carl. I play the Amazonian warlock Iphigenia.
Nice. And next up is Arlen Walker.
Hi, I'm Arlen. I'm playing Jason the Berserker, who just failed his stay friendly roll, so we're going to see what happens.
I see a problem here. You turn this thing to evil. Next up is George.
Hey, I'm George. I'm playing MacLeod Black, who is a Chimeric Celt warlock, who also has a baby, apparently.
Nice. Next up is Robert.
I'm Robert. I am apparently also Jeff Talanian, but I didn't know that.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Reagan, a Celtic Viking runegraver who kind of designed this whole plan, but now it's blown up in our face.
So basically, we're playing Shadowrun.
Yeah.
And last but not least is Will.
Good morning, I'm Will. I'll be playing Amar, who is a Sikh monk who will do his impersonation of Muhammad Ali shortly.
Nice.
Roll like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Nice. Okay, so let's give it a little very quick overview of what happened last scene. Now, this has all happened in the span of a very, very short period, so I don't think Kane's grow or enlarge, is that an hour duration or is that shorter?
That was shorter. That was like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if he... well, I'm going to assume you guys are going to take a moment to catch your breath once he deals with it. So just narratively what happens is Kane sort of falls to his knee and then kind of shrinks back down to a normal size. But what happened last session, guys? Nothing eventful, right?
We had like a minute and a half of combat that was 3 hours of gameplay. It was wild. We fought a whole horde of degenerate beastmen, and it was pretty dicey there for a little bit because they had the beastmen, and then they had these giant trained bears, and there were some beastmen shamans too. And I'm trying to remember if there were any other. Oh, there were the elite beastmen.
Yeah.
And did one of our Wemmicks die?
One of Wemmicks, yeah, they got his head cut off.
Yep. So these the cat centaurs are called Wemmicks, and they one of them died, but the rest of them are mostly okay. We're rescuing a bunch of their people from the beastmen because the beastmen stole all of their women and children, and so we're here to get them back.
Nice. Okay. So then
And Jason
went into a rage so that he could kill some bad guys. When Jason finishes off all of the bad guys in sight, he has to roll a d8, and on a 1, he decides that his former friends are bad guys, and it starts attacking them. So Jason has spent all of his attacks for this round, but next round, if he is still up, he's going to start attacking PCs.
Okay, I'm going to take 1 second here, guys, because I see that with the new tokens for the Roll20, they let's see here, it's screwed up again. So now I have to just quickly adjust.
You have to add the numbers.
No, I just need to make the bars visible to everyone.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Is we can see bars, but we can't see numbers.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, okay. So maybe.
Well, at least finally they got the names to stay at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, in, excuse me, I imagine it's a moving target quite often with this stuff, but where there's constantly something there, some jerk like me is bitching about. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Preda hasn't got hers yet. Okay. I think Preda may have the wrong hit point total. Well. Oh, they have changed one thing. So if you put in more health than what your bar can accommodate, it doesn't do that stupid like bar now. It just gives a little plus symbol that shows that you got more that you're in excess. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and mine has a minus symbol for being at -1.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah, I can
cool.
see that.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. See, well, once again, why would I bitch? Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a look at. Oh, we've because we run all the campaigns on this one. I actually have no idea where we are. Did we finish the last round, or is this the first?
We finished Jason's attacks because he killed the bear.
Yeah.
He got to attack 3 times, so he killed the bear, and then he did his D8 roll. And we found out Jason turned and sort of snarled at the party, and that's where we left off. So
Okay.
Amar gets to make his attacks this round on Jason.
Right, and Iphigenia still has her scythe or
Yeah, she has
scything
2
spell
rounds.
is up.
2 rounds left on the side.
Yeah, but I don't want Iphigenia to hit me with that.
Death
It's a contingency.
Oh god.
The other option is that I have a 1 first level spell left, and I could cast sleep on Jason.
I
doesn't
think
work.
we decided that doesn't work because I am immune to.
That's right. That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Mind affecting things. Okay,
Mind
so
affecting.
then I guess
It's not true.
Amar,
It's
you're up
emotional
first.
effect.
You chase that dude into that the doors to your I guess left if you're facing south. Remember there's that one guy who went running into there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then so that's what you see, and I think you recognize this before. Maybe Malo has told you his face ashen white over a campfire of like, and then he turned towards me. Keep an eye on that guy. He's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds exactly right.
Yeah.
This was the whole plan. Make sure that he's away from everybody else. But oops.
All right, so I guess we'll start to pick up in melee, and I don't, to be honest, I don't remember whether everyone else has had their actions. I think Jason probably did go first, so anyone else who has declared melee this round, you guys can go. Who wants to go?
All right, I'll go ahead and see if I can take him out.
Cool.
So I'll move up next to him, and then I've got the 2 attacks, but if I hit him with the 1, I don't have to hit him with the other, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
prone
good.
right now too, so he's actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Prone?
Oh, that should make everything easy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
That's why
hit AC 9,
does not
whatever the
hit
bonus
me.
for prone is.
Unless the bonus for prone is a lot more serious than I think.
It's -4, so your AC is 4 worse than what is. Well,
Okay. Well then, my AC. Oh, so that does hit me,
Okay.
All right.
just barely.
Yeah.
But is it too much damage?
That's kind of a lot of damage. What is your damage? But that's a roll of a 2, so that's probably the best we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's.
So
what,
you're dying now?
I'm dying,
That's okay.
Well, okay.
but that's
hold on.
okay.
Do we have what do you call them back for the start of the session, or are you going to wait until the end? Astonishing points.
No, you guys have all start with
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
So I could astonishing fortunate if we want to try to roll for a 1, but that seems like this is a roll of a 2. That seems like the best we're gonna get. So
Yeah, we
I'm
have
at
multiple
-7.
people that can heal.
So you're
So
at
I'm-
-7?
I am dying.
Okay.
I go
Hold on.
all the way down, unconscious, bleeding out on the ground.
Okay.
Well, I have magic for my turn. I know that.
Okay.
I have some.
So Mara's gone. Iphigenia and Malo, you guys can see that's what's happened here.
There's not much I can do. I want to just move over to where they are. 1, 2, 3.
So okay. So I
I'll
moved.
go on and move.
So I'm going to move and try to cast Prayer for the Dying, which is heals
Okay.
one ally who is at 0 hit points or less for 1d4.
1d4.
Well, you
Will that bring
can't
it back?
remember. You can't move and cast spells.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, we'll assume this is first phase. You can move over and then you can cast it second
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah. That's,
So just as a reminder.
well, I was already close anyway, but yeah. So What do you need to basically not be dying?
I need to be back up to -3.
Okay. So can I just spend, well, if I miss, can I spend an astonishing point to either roll again or just say that I heal for max?
No, you can hit. Oh, you mean like to re-roll the amount
Yeah.
you heal? Yeah.
Yeah, the 1d4.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, so you need to hit a 4.
Yeah.
Well, we got-
Don't worry about it. If worst
It's
case
gonna be
scenario,
okay.
I can lay on hands and I can heal him for 8.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Okay.
you can heal me for 8?
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah,
then
I've
why
got a
don't-
backup plan, bro.
Okay,
all right,
well
that's
then
good.
why don't
I was
we just do
worried
that then?
because we don't have. Seems like we don't have any real dedicated cleric healers. So
Yeah,
I was a
right.
little worried, but
Well, I do have the horn, but
yeah.
Right.
So we've got the ale horn, and we've got this prayer for the dying.
Yeah, and
And
you can
Amar.
you can only benefit from prayer for the dying once per day as well.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
go
hold
down
on.
again.
Okay, so I will assume that maybe Amar yells, I can handle this or something.
I got this.
Okay, you got that. Yeah.
Okay, so then the thing is, you will go down to -8 then, because you melee attack this round. You won't be able to use your ability until the second round.
That's fine.
So let's just, unless Iphigenia's got anything to do.
No, because he's already down. So the
Okay,
scythe was a contingency just in case.
okay,
All right, -8.
-8, and then Amar.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lay on hands. That's going to bring him back up to 0.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, let's see here.
So I think I am still unconscious at 0.
I
Yeah.
think that's right.
Let me see. And I think prayer for the dying is below 0.
Yeah.
So what you could do?
You could give me some spirits to awaken me.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will do
leave
that.
it.
Yeah, so as soon, well, of course, Reagan looks around, makes sure that it's still safe.
Yeah.
That nothing else is coming out of anywhere. And then she basically pours the water into the horn and, basically calls on her father to bless the water and then passes it around after giving a swallow or two to Jason first.
Okay.
How much is it?
It will be 2 hit points per my level, so that's 6 points total.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Not a lot, but
Every little
Alright.
bit helps.
Yeah.
And anybody else who needs it,
Well,
Yeah, Malo Prado.
Kane's
Mallow
in
and Kane.
2. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And how many? I'm sorry. It heals for how much?
6 points.
6
Two,
points.
two, 2 points per. Let me make sure on that, but I think it's 2
So
points.
1, 2. I don't think Prada's hit points are listed correctly here. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, that seems too
I-
low,
I-
right?
I actually had to lower mine because I forgot that we were only
Oh,
getting half at every level.
Okay, so Prada's hit points. She gets 1d, so d6 per level. She's level. Prada's not level 1 anymore.
Oh, no.
No.
6,800. I think she's level 4. Just give me a sec here.
What class is she?
Guys.
Shaman?
Sure, what was that, Robert?
She's a shaman?
No, she's
She's
a
a purloiner.
Purloiner, yeah, that's it.
That's
She's level 3. Okay, so then that means she has 7 plus 4 plus 5. 9, 16 points. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Actually, Reagan has one more. Then I forgot about the alternating on the halves.
Yeah, on odd levels, you get half rounding up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kane's a little bit healed. Malo's a little bit healed.
Anybody else?
Here, if you want to heal up. So first, let's make sure the PC's everyone who's a PC got a bit of healing from that the mead.
Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody else needs it more than me. I have 3 hit points. I took 3 hit points damage, but I'm still in good shape.
So if you, I mean can you guys see the Wemmick are still pretty banged up as well.
I will go to the one that basically. How much do we have left? Then 3 of us took advantage of it.
3 of you guys, yeah.
Okay. Then I go to the
I'll just add it to the most the two most injured, and then the other two are at around the same anyway.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay, there we go.
Does Reagan get any bonus affiliation with the Ranging Prides for healing up their warriors?
No.
No.
You don't get it that easily. Jesus.
Okay.
Well,
Complete missions, not hey, help me across the street.
Okay,
Hey, what do I
well,
get
we're
for
gonna get
knocking out the
someone we bring
berserker?
back all these people. I'm just wondering, she didn't
Even-
have to heal them.
Yeah, even if she's still bleeding from a couple of wounds herself.
Yeah, no, that's that ain't the way it works, guys. Nice try though. Okay, so now the thing is, let me see here. What Kane looks over and kind of gestures with his big hammer at the door.
Yeah.
And he says, "Is that supposed to happen?" And you guys kind of look over, or is that strange? And what you see is that the big, heavy doors are sealed right now, and there's a small trickle of blood that's coming out from underneath the door, and then there's this like ice rime that sort of goes up on the whole door, and like on the seams, like where the door meets, and then the seams around the edge, there's like ice that sort of forms around it, and you hear from somewhere within this.
I'm guessing that's probably, I'm guessing that's probably not supposed to happen. Well, somebody thought it was supposed to happen.
So,
We should definitely check it out.
are you sure? Because Jason's vote, after all the horrible things that have happened to us on this entire trip, the only fun part has been carousing with the Wimmick. So what Jason really wants to do is go back with the Wimmick and get drunk and just sort of be in oblivion for a little while after getting so close to dying.
It's understandable.
1 sec.
Come on.
Do you wanna-
man.
Okay.
Do you want to like fall back
1
to
sec,
the
guys.
place and then
Yeah,
come
he's
back
doing
and explore
something.
this place?
Iphigenia, someone just threw a javelin at you and missed.
Hell?
Malo, you just got hit.
Guess we're getting
Fucking for
time.
7 points of damage.
All right.
Reagan, javelin misses you. Kane misses him. Amar, I think that misses you. What's your AC against
3.
missile? 3 against missile. Yeah, you're for sure missed. Jason, Nat, 1.
Nice. Wow.
Okay, so you are, so one misses you as well. So on the battlements of this, there are still beastmen up there.
Yeah.
They did not send their entire force out.
Yeah, of
So
course.
guys, let's everyone declare actions, and let's roll initiative. Oh, and while you're doing that, I'm going to roll. Oh, and for those who didn't either see the gaming marathon or whatnot, I got a super oversized dice for rolling initiative now.
Ah.
That's awesome.
With 6s on all sides.
Nope, roll it. So who's going to roll? Let's see here. Who?
Well, we have to declare actions first.
Yeah, everyone declare actions, and then who's going to be in charge of the awesome responsibility?
Is this like multiple rounds after? Yeah, it's okay.
What was the? Oh yeah, I think your scythe would have ended at this point. And let's see here. Okay, so 2 of the Wemmick are hit. Each take 2. We'll just do this.
Hey, Kevin,
Yes, sir.
can you ping the doors that you were talking about so I can see them?
Sure. Right here.
It is those. Okay, I thought it was, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And when you said there was basically an ice rune over it, does Reagan recognize it, or? I mean, she doesn't speak Old Nordic, which seems what.
No, there's no noise. Like there's no languages or anything like that, or any. It's
You
just
said rhyme, right?
Okay.
rhyme is in like frost.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, not like limerick. Okay, so the I guess that's not even the limerick I'm talking about. I just really wanted to make a really racist Irish sound. So let's see here. So a couple things too that we've kind of come across. So the withdraw action for like getting yourself out of combat. What we decided is that that'll take place during the melee phase because it seems to make the most sense that that's when it should happen. We ran into an issue where basically all the melee fighters were kind of waiting for this one person just to back up, and it wasted an entire round, and it doesn't. Yeah, so both enemies and allies, if they're withdrawing, they can move half their move for that phase and not take attacks of opportunity. But it happens during the melee phase. I think that's it. I got the stealth stuff too, but I think I'll deal with. No one's stealthing right now.
No, not yet.
Okay, so we got. Let's see here. I'm waiting on Iphigenia
and me
and Amar.
Let's go.
Cool.
Oh, I have a before you roll initiative. I have a change to mine. Let me double check what it is called.
Actually, I was just looking at a previous, and I haven't changed our debate.
And where are the javelins coming from? The top of which tower?
The top of the keep itself.
Okay.
This
So
thing.
like over here.
Up
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Remember, the keep is 3 stories tall.
Okay.
We're going here.
All right, I'm ready. Who's rolling initiative?
Not it.
All right, I can
Who
do it.
doesn't want the blame?
Okay, Robert will start. Great.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, so you got to beat my 4.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, so first up, guys, is melee. Anyone attack in the air? No?
No.
Okay, let's see. We got no. Next up is missile. Amar, you're up first. So these guys, unfortunately, because of the crenellations at the top there, they do have cover against you guys. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Go ahead and give it the old college try.
Here it comes.
Nice.
Oh, shit. That is a good college try. Okay, so then let's see here. Yeah, that's a solid hit. Does not take one of them down. And it's been a while too. Let's refresh our memories as to what these bad boys look like too.
Stinky beastmen.
Stinky beastmen indeed.
Yeah. Okay. We don't like them.
And hey,
Oh yeah.
these guys over here. Okay, so that was Amar.
Yeah, missile.
Missile. No one else is in missile, which means another round of shots here. So we got, let's see here, against Kane. Fucking nat 20.
You're kidding.
Keepers. Okay.
Remember he would have an astonishing point too, right?
Well,
Nope.
I think we have to spend it on him.
Yeah, you're nope. If you ain't here. Okay, so he's taking 5 points of damage.
Where is he?
That's
Oh, no,
after
2.
all of the.
7. So it'd be 6 points of damage. Is that javelin? He's back down to 2.
All right.
Against Amar. Nope. Against Malo. Fucking 17.
Shit.
Malo, another 3 points of damage against you, or 4 points of damage. So
I'm going to use Astonishing Fortune because I'm casting magic. So
shoot.
When it's a javelin again.
Okay.
So as a javelin, as I see it like being hurled toward me, I step aside while I still maintain my kind of arcane gestures, and it lands and embeds itself in the dirt at my feet.
Okay. Next up is Reagan. Is your AC 16? Or sorry, 6? Against missile?
Sorry. Need to find it. I could just find my actual sheet. AC is. I guess it's on the sheet. Is 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of damage.
I think I'm going to need it for later, so I'm going to go ahead and lose my casting.
Okay.
Yep.
So you lose that spell. Hopefully it was a cantrip, not a spell.
Well, it was the rune. It was a, yeah.
Okay, so I think you lose the casting of that rune then.
Okay.
Because it otherwise counts as a spell, so...
Would I also take the damage that I was going to do?
Yep.
Because, I mean, this would happen before she actually cast it, so she wouldn't cut her hand yet.
Oh, no, sorry, for the damage from that... I I think you probably would,
Okay.
because that's part and parcel of casting the spell.
You know what? She's gonna use Astonishing Point then.
Okay.
And not quite as gracefully as Amar. She just kind of twists a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Jason. Let's see here. Don't think that hits. Your AC against missiles.
My AC against missiles is a 3 right now because I'm running and zigzagging.
Okay. Well, you will be.
Well, it's all simultaneous, right?
Yeah. Against Prada. Nope. Iphigenia. No. And against your R2, or against the 1, 2, 3 hits against your. Oh shit. Okay, so 7 and 2 and 3. All right. That is it for missile. So they're still tossing all these javelins down at you guys. Next up is magic.
Okay, Robert, you want to go first? I'll go second.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a command on one of the.
What's the range? What's the range on command?
Shoot. Got right here. Command is range 30 feet.
Too far away.
Too far. Damn it. Okay. So do I still take the damage, or would I have realized?
I think your character would have known that.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm not going to let you sub in another spell, though.
No.
That's the offset. You sort of you're about to do that. You've cut your or you're about to cut your hand. You're like,
a little bit far, yeah. So can you point out where these things are on the battlements?
Again, on top of the battlements here, guys.
Okay.
How tall is the keep?
It's 3 stories tall, so that's got to be at least like 40 or 50 feet up.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Yeah. Malo, what are you doing?
So I have a sleep spell, 120 feet range.
Okay.
So I'm casting it against whoever I can see up there, and this is my roll. There's no save.
So
it's just
I'm okay. Basically, I'm going to say for 1 round you'll lose however many of these, then they're all going to wake each other up.
That's fine because will they have to use an action to wake each other up?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take it.
Well, one of them will, but
okay.
So go ahead and make your roll. See how many.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah,
well,
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Can I ask a quick question?
Of course.
If I recall, didn't they? Well, the ones in the keep took a morale check because of all the stuff we did. What about the ones?
You guys don't know whether or not they had any morale.
Okay, got it.
You know that the ones in the courtyard broke and ran.
Okay.
But mechanics wise, I'd prefer we not talk about morale checks anymore, just because I don't like talking about mechanics in the gameplay anyway. But
got it.
I don't mind. That said, I don't mind you guys reminding me if I'm forgetting something like the Berserker's bonus to things. That I'm fine with that, but not
Okay.
Hey, do they morale check now? Yeah, because that just gets too. That's too game mechanic-y, and it's too much like trying to just carve down half and.
Right.
If the characters start being aware that we always need to kill half of these things, and maybe they'll run.
Right. No, I was just pointing out since it had been 2 sessions, just making sure that.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's completely fair. Okay, so then that is all right. Okay, so some of you hear a thud from up there as some drop down.
Nice.
Okay, that is it for magic in the first phase. I think the last one is move.
Yeah.
All right, so
anybody who's got to move, you guys go ahead.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna sort of slam Kane on the back with one hand. Say, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
And
for diagonals as well too, because it's such a big area, guys. Remember, like every second one will count as 2.
Okay.
We'll do it D&D 4th style.
One less.
Okay. I mean, your first diagonal is only 1. It's just will be the second one will count as 2.
I think I did 2, but I don't know.
It's fine. That's not a.
And then can you move Kane up with me? I assume.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
So his move is a 30 in it, so he's got 3 squares he can move. Okay. He's running. Oh yeah, I guess if he's running, he can move double. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna. He'll be like basically right behind you because he's trying to jump into the stables here to get cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Has everyone else moved?
No. So that's what I was trying to figure out. So the plan is to what? Get back over here? Is that what you're planning, Jason?
I'm thinking get back towards the stables at least,
Okay.
so we can get out of shooting, and then
Yeah.
I am ready to just go if that's sort of my thought. But I'm okay hanging around if we want to fight, but I don't really want to get in another scrap.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll survive.
We gotta get the treasure for the XP, yo.
We can retreat and recover.
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
just come back.
On a strictly tactical basis too, like these things would likely pursue.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
or may pursue. I shouldn't say that. They not necessarily, but I mean, if these things stormed a Wemmick camp, finding you guys out on the plains, injured and on the run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we just have to run faster than them to get back to the rest of the women.
I just have to run faster than one of y'all.
Elmar moves really fast.
Damn straight.
All right.
All right.
So,
Wemmick have what, a move of 40?
Mhm.
Let's see here. Black Claw, Wemmick.
let's see.
Yeah, 40k. Who does? Okay, so for the guys who are here today, Colin did have one. Do you remember which one was his? Which one is not? But everyone moved their Wemmick.
Okay.
Who's still alive? And I'll see if there is one that isn't accounted for.
And their move is what? Sorry.
Okay, they run 40.
40. Yeah. Okay.
And each
Okay,
of
so
the squares is 10 or 5.
2 of the Wemmick will go in there, and their cubs will kind of go back a bit. I'll make some room in the thing here for you guys.
6,
The squares are 5 or
8,
10.
5. Okay, Cloud Wound, the crude one is booking.
Yeah.
Darkbane is running. Can he get there?
Actually, you know what? Darkwing's going to be on the outside. Let the others go in there. Yeah, well, if it's 40.
It's 40 and he's running and he's spending all his time running. Okay.
Yeah, he was here. So.
Anyone here is Proudstalker your Wemmick?
Sorry, he was here.
Or is that Collins?
Maybe that's Collins.
Yeah, maybe that was his.
Okay. So I think, they're going to go racing up against the... he's going to race to slam against the kind of the edge and try and prevent the angle from them being able to attack. Okay. Has everyone finished first phase then?
Sorry.
Let's see. First phase. Yeah, I did my missile attack.
Yep,
I'm going to move to the next phase.
Okay.
Okay,
so then remember, you did missile, right? You can't move. Okay,
Yeah,
so
not
that's
in this phase.
end of first phase, guys. Top of the round, no one has melee in the first or second phase. No one has missile second phase. No one has magic second phase. So then, I do have one. Hold on, one other. Javelin attack coming down at you. Whew. Okay, so let's see here. We have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Prado would be booking as well too. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he's in the way. I think she's going to run against the wall as well and try and keep out of its out of the angle.
Climb, right? Can she just start climbing over the wall?
She could start climbing over the wall, but the walls I think are like 40 feet tall, so she may be partway up it. That's I don't when let's slowly make our way up the wall while people are shooting shit at us.
Yeah, probably not. Okay.
Yeah, I mean she may do that as the next thing, but like now that she's kind of cut the angle down, I guess. Okay, so then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 8 viable targets here. Let's roll randomly and see who is the joyous recipient of this. Iphigenia. So you guys can hear this bellow from up top as something is thrown down, and this really like oversized javelin kind of. And Iphigenia, you take 7 points of damage.
Yes, you hit. What armor class did you hit?
I rolled a 19, so it's going to be a
lot. Okay.
Yeah. So now let's hear. Remember, you do apply your DR to that though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weapon damage. So, okay, so that was missile. We're down to magic second phase. No one's doing that. Move second phase. Anyone got move?
Yeah. So this is when I move. Let's see. And each of those are 5-foot squares?
Yep, and then every second diagonal will cost double.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think Kane can move to right here.
1, 2.
You know what's a good thing? Is when you finish up your first coffee, and you think, boy, I really would like another one of these. And then you remember you bought a second one. Morning, Kev, you're a genius.
Yeah.
Some days I hate that guy, but today he's in my good books.
Or you did it by accident. You forgot that you actually bought one first and then bought the second. Not so much genius, but works out.
Well, to get in the with these early morning sessions, to get the dog walked and then to get ready and whatnot, it's tough. So when there's a Starbucks like 5-minute drive away from me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's easier to just go there and get breakfast. It's basically just sugar, but the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Breakfast. My breakfast is cake.
Right.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, aside from like eggs and stuff, all breakfast food is just sugar, right?
Pretty much cake.
Pancakes and waffles. And,
This as an aside. I did those 2 months without refined sugar, and they're the only fucking cereal that you can really get off the shelf that doesn't have refined sugar in it is shredded wheat, which tastes like death.
Yes.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yes.
I try not to throw away food and stuff, but I had half a bowl and I'm like, nope, and a whole fucking box of that went in the garbage. I will never be at a point that I'm so hungry to eat this shit.
Yeah.
So sorry, does someone have has everyone moved then? Reagan hasn't moved.
Reagan needs to move.
Reagan can't, right? Because she.
Yeah, because you're gonna cast a spell. Shit.
Yeah, and I used an astonishing point to save the damage to keep the spell, which I couldn't cast.
I feel like there's a lesson to be learned here, which is
Yes. Yes.
Look,
read your fucking spell.
see?
But the Wemmix can move a second.
The Wemmix can move a second time, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, she was ready to cast it on the bear. Then she was ready to cast it on Yason until she realized that wouldn't work.
At least she hasn't lost it though.
That's
That's the advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So far, she can't find a target.
Yeah.
I know she's gonna cast it on herself, so she looks like she's dead. Got it.
All right. Now,
can you move Kane up with me and Iphigenia?
Yeah, let's see here. You can move 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's here 6. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so I guess that's end of that round. Guys, round 2. So more favorable attack rates for those of you who are attacking. And go ahead and declare your actions. And then Robert, you need to off the thing. Oh
no, I got a 6. Oh man.
Got my 6.
That's not good.
That ain't good. Well, no, I've full faith.
This structure here that the Wemmix are inside, about how tall is that relative to the walls?
The walls, give me a second. I think the walls
are like 40, but
walls are 40 or 50, I think. And so it's probably about 30 feet down. So I think at its apex, it's about 15.
Okay.
But let me double check.
I need to check something. There is. I have an index.
Oh, you know what, guys? Hold on. I might have the wrong book. One second.
it's going to take me a second to declare because I need to look up
Yep, I'm looking shit up.
some stuff.
Sure. Oh, I do have the wrong book. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Or hold on. I don't think I need to go anywhere. Where is it? I think I have it here. 1 sec. Yes. Okay, great. Here we go. The exterior walls are... Okay, so actually the exterior walls are only 15 feet high.
Oh, no biggie.
So then that...
Practically jumped that.
Hold on, am I in the right place? That isn't
You laugh,
right.
George, but I have special jumping abilities.
No, I believe it.
Okay, I think that's not right. Or at least not that isn't consistent with the illustration they've got for it. That's what happens when the artist ignores the art order. Hey, that sounds good. I'm going to draw what I want.
Yeah.
And your deadline's going to mean it's going to make print.
That's right.
You ever heard I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game called Brave New World that Pinnacle put out in the late 90s?
Oh yeah.
Like dystopian sci-fi thing. So the reason the art is such shit in the core rulebook is because the artist who they commissioned for the thing they were trying to do a singular vision through the whole thing. The artist apparently dropped the ball like a month before it had to go to print.
Oh man.
So one guy just hammered out all the art for a 280-page core rulebook in the span of a month.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it explains it in those contexts. The book looks incredible, but yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that sucks because it's a pretty cool game too. Like it really would have. The cover's got Dave Hooper cover to it. He was the guy who did a bunch of Shadowrun covers and other gaming stuff. Yeah. A bunch of facet covers there. He's super awesome. It's shame. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna say 20 feet tall are the walls, and then 10 feet tall is the stable.
Okay. Those of us who can climb, how quickly can we climb the walls?
What does it say? I'll say half your move, I guess, is the base.
Okay.
And then anyone who otherwise is going to try and... So the walls here, if you've got a special climb ability, like you're a rogue or something like that, then you can try it. If you don't, you can't. It's a
but
wall.
I can climb as a thief, and I could take a rope up to the top and help the other guys over. Right?
Okay, so let's see here. Hold on. Let's go. We're not going to roll. We'll wait till you decide.
Yeah.
Okay, so who hasn't declared yet? Amar hasn't declared.
Oh, yeah. So what do you want to do with climbing the wall exactly?
I'm trying to get out, so I'm gonna just climb up here and help Iphigenia and Kane out.
Jason is now played by what's his name? Bill Paxton.
Yeah, game over, man.
Game over.
Maybe you haven't been keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked.
No. You just got your ass kicked.
You get a point of the
good. Yeah, that's a good.
Thank you.
Good.
Oh man, that's great.
I think there may be, because we used a rope to climb up this side, right about here. Iphigenia and I.
Yeah, but it's on the other side of the wall.
It's on the right. It's on the
you guys all drop down. Yeah, you all drop down into the roof, and then went from there.
So
unless someone wants to spend a point of astonishing fortune and say that you dropped it, you pulled it up and dropped it over.
I would if I had any.
I could spend that nice astonishing fortune point that I just got and have a rope right here, right?
No, it'll be on the roof.
Oh no, but I can climb up to the top of the building.
Yeah,
pretty easy. Okay, so I'm gonna climb building.
Okay,
climb wall.
Excellent. Okay,
there we go.
So
I'm spending that astonishing fortune so that the rope is right there.
Okay,
awesome.
So Amar.
Climb.
Yeah, and then okay, so Robert beat my 6. Here it comes.
Yep. Come on, Robert.
Big money.
You can do it.
Big money.
Or not.
Oh. All right. So we have first up is who's controlling Darkmane?
I am.
Darkmane only made 1 move last round.
Oh, okay. Where are the rest of them?
The rest of us are over around the corner over here.
Or
in kind of the lee of the building.
The problem is can these guys climb walls or they can jump, right?
They've got a leap of I think 30 feet, don't they?
Well, and they can also just run for the gate. We could have when we have Darkmane signal.
True. Right. So he would be right about there.
Okay. All right. Okay, so first up is melee. No one has any melee attacks. Next up is a missile. And I believe we've only got some things that have missile attacks.
Well, let me ask you one question, Kat, based on the ruling you were just making about the fighting withdrawal. I was just looking it up. So a dodge action is part of is only can be used as a fighting withdrawal.
Yep.
So does that mean it happens on the melee phase?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll benefit from that.
Okay.
So what you can do, you could do a dodge and a fighting withdrawal, but you can't move very far if you do that. What you could do is a running dodge and gain the same bonus against missile attacks and move your full movement rate.
Except running gives you a -1 on armor class.
Not if you do a running dodge.
Okay, cool. I missed that. Okay, cool. So sorry, Kev.
You can only do that if your movement rate is 40 or greater, so you might not be able to anymore.
Okay. Mine is not. Mine's 30. So yeah. Okay. So I'm doing what I said. So on melee, I'm dodging and I'm going at half speed.
Figuring out all the complicated rules.
Yeah.
Melee. So Malo is running around, like swinging his scimitar, screaming out, "Serpentine! Serpentine!"
Exactly.
My question is that true? I thought I read it that it could be part, not that it had to be part of another action.
Dodge?
I'm 99% sure I can.
This action can be used in conjunction with a cautious half move fighting withdrawal.
Okay, but you don't have to.
You don't have to. You can just stand there and dodge if you would prefer for some reason.
I thought dodge was you could actually do it as part of your normal move.
No.
No.
That's
all right. Then I'm doing a running dodge because it makes no sense.
What kind of armor do you wear?
Shoot.
So Arlen just said, Arlen just said you got to be.
Yes, you can either fighting withdrawal while dodging, which gives you an AC bonus, but you can't move very far. Or if your move is at least 40, you can running dodge and get an AC bonus and move your full movement rate.
Never mind. Then I'm just moving.
Okay.
And to be clear, even though I wrote running dodge, I'm just fighting withdrawal dodging. So,
yeah. So let's get these attacks down. So we've got the clothies. Well, not the clothies. You guys are both wearing armor. So 2 javelins on Malo.
Okay.
Fucking 1 hits. Malo, you take another 4 points of damage.
Okay, so minus 3, I'll do 3.
Okay, and then Reagan, you got 2 on you. Your AC is a 6 against missile.
Correct.
Yeah, so 1 hit.
Okay.
You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we've got Mr. Biggins. I'm going to roll and let's see here. Reagan, evens or odds?
Odds.
Positive. He sees you, Runecaster. Fiery red hair.
I don't know who the Runecaster is. He obviously doesn't. I'm a rune graver.
So he throws this down, and it splinters across, and you see bits of stone fly up from where it misses you. All right, so missile phase is done.
Nice.
Then we are up to magic. No one's doing magic. Move. Who wants to move?
Get the hell out of
Oh, I do.
Yeah, Reagan and Malo, why don't you go? And then,
Right? That's how hard I
Iphigenia,
get on
you do not
phase one.
have climbing abilities, right?
No.
Okay, are you just
I don't
running
have,
for the
I don't
gate?
have my Amazon. No, I'm actually going to go check out this door here.
Oh, really?
Oh, actually, I had a.
That worked so well last night.
Yeah, that was great. He threw the door open to find a bunch of readied actions and became like opening.
man.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
She's moving this direction, but she's keeping an eye on the door, so if necessary, she get El Preda.
Okay. So Yason, now and remember every second diagonal costs 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Yason, you're climbing to the top.
I'm going up to the top of the building first.
What is going? Give me a climb check. What's
Okay.
your?
Let me
You
look
climb
it
as a
up.
thief, right? What's your level?
I'm a thief. My level is 4.
You got an 8. Do you have any bonus from Dex? Do you have a
I do
16
not
or
have
higher?
a bonus from Dex.
So 8 or higher, or 8 or less rather, on a D12.
8 or less on a D12.
So we're here.
And my internet says it's rolling the dice. So we'll see.
I love the sense of drama that your
Yeah,
internet has.
exactly.
shit. Okay. Astonishing Fortune.
Yep,
Can I
go and
spend
reroll.
it to climb? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
reroll.
Fuck!
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Okay, so you get partway up, but I think you're so fucking pumped that you actually start pulling apart parts of this old thing, and you kind of find yourself back at the bottom where you began. No damage or anything because you didn't get that high.
Yeah.
Okay, Kane goes and slams himself around the corner. Boy, Amar, were you moving?
Yeah, I'm doing the climb.
Okay, give me a climb roll, please. I think you should have. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So like in 3 like smooth moves, this azure robed monk now is on top of the structure. Mm-hmm. Did someone spend Astonishing Fortune to move that?
The rope. I spent
Arlen did. Yeah.
Great. Okay, so the rope is you can see the rope hanging down there, and you also have a clear shot up, or you can see up on top of the battlements as well. And there are there's about 5 or 6 beastmen you can see, and you know that's a bunch dropped when Malo cast his spell. So this keep base will hold quite a few more beastmen.
And what about Wemix? Like Cloudwind would like to start making his way out.
Yeah, what does he
on
want to
move? He wants to get. I guess he wants to jump up onto this roof so he can then jump up onto the wall.
Yeah. What is his? Oh yeah, the roof definitely. I think. I can't remember if it's 20 or 30 they can jump, but he easily, leaps himself up. What about the women?
The Wemix that are inside the building, they're not restrained or anything, are they?
No, just that they have no weaponry and no shields or anything like that. And the idea of children running out into missile fire is probably something they're adverse to right now. Okay. So we
need at least to clear off the top so they can get out.
This is where, an obscuring mist would be so helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, has everyone moved for their round then?
Yeah.
First round? Okay, great. Then, so second phase, nothing on melee. There is, Biggins has another missile shot. Okay. I'll do Malo this time. Malo, evens or odds?
I'll take odds.
Odds. Fucking back on Reagan again.
Oh, shit.
Nobody choose odds next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I think that actually misses. Oh, no, because he's the big one. So, no, that definitely hits. So, again, you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
As this thing kind of clips to your side.
Yep.
And it's shouting down at you.
Jeez.
And then we are on magic. No one's got magic second phase. Move second phase. Okay. So I'm guessing these Wemmick. Hold on. Windseeker is going out. Proudstalker sees that the female Wemmicks are not moving, so he's going to bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards the stable to try and get them out.
Great.
Freda will continue.
Darkman's doing the same thing.
Okay. All right. Now
Do the Wemmicks have like missile, like bows, or
nope. I think they carry javelins, though, don't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
and the shield other thing, Arlen, remind us how that works.
Shield other, you can transfer the AC bonus of your shield to another character that is next to you.
So large shields that these guys have could give the +2 AC bonus to, say, the unarmored things as they make a run for it.
That's right. we could stack up 1 or 2 Wemmicks right at the exit with their shields up and try to use them as cover while the rest of them filter out. Yeah.
Okay. So as everyone else, Reagan, you still get to move, I think.
Yeah.
Can I do another climb check?
You can. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Damn it. Man.
I think so. In this round, like in fiction, Jason spends the round kicking holes in the bottom of the wall instead of climbing. Okay.
Oh well, maybe if you do that, then you can have the little Wemmicks come through the hole and on the other side.
Excellent idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, Jason, you kind of look down at this. One
On
of
the top
the
of the
Wemmicks
sill?
kind of, kind of snarls at you, thinking you might be an enemy.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Come with me if you want to live.
I'm here to help.
Hey,
running.
Kevin,
I know I look nasty, but it's okay.
Okay,
Just
you're throwing that
aesthetics.
door open. Is that right, Iphigenia?
yeah, but, I mean, I moved like 10 more feet, so that's 25 feet. Can I still open the door?
Absolutely. Yep.
So I
Give
can,
me
This seems a bad
1 second. I just need to ready the 5 attacks that'll be coming. as
Yeah,
soon as we
exactly.
throw
well,
them.
I'm not opening it and standing there. I'm standing to the side.
Yeah.
How does it open?
I love the sound of exasperation in your voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Kev, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, stand to the side so that they can shoot at me.
You're on the building.
No, I'm
They would have
not. I keep
counterattacked.
trying to climb up and I failed.
We're
I
safe,
mean, I
guys.
feel if there's things in there, they would have counterattacked already.
I think this is the Aeson's god who probably doesn't believe it, telling him, "Get out there to fight, you dumbass."
Hey,
Well,
Grimmer, you can save it.
Yeah.
But if it's like a place to like for cover and
Okay.
for cover. fine.
So in this, you pull the door, Iphigenia, and it's not locked because you can't hear the choo-choo-choo, but it's swollen. So it is swollen shut. You could take make a feat of strength to try and pull the door open.
Oh, I did.
No,
No,
not attached to feet.
Oh, the percentile.
Yeah. It should be on your character sheet. Both of them should be on there.
Oh, I'll just do the 7100. Sometimes it's hard to open it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. You want me to do it for you?
No, I got it.
Okay. Good call. I wouldn't trust the DM.
No, I got that for you. Oh no!
Oh no, you failed.
Okay, we didn't even hear a dice roll.
So you pull against that thing, and it's it seems pretty stuck. We spending any astonishing fortune here or not?
Nah.
No.
No.
Not to defeat a door. A door, our most worthy of adversaries.
That's true. You know what?
No, I mean if there's stuff in there and they want to come out, now they can try their feat of strength.
Exactly. Okay. Or it may be stuck, and there may be a reason why there's nothing in there.
Right.
I was gonna ask also, can Windseeker see that from the top over here? Can he see better the guys firing?
Windseeker, where is he?
Up top?
No, because remember on the far side of that goes down.
Oh, but what about at the peak here?
If he goes to the peak, he could probably. I don't think he can see them any better, but he certainly presents a pretty, unobstructed target.
Well, he'll continue moving then. I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Down.
Okay. And has everyone moved on second phase then? Prada will run with you. And I guess I can get rid of this bear.
So Cloud Wound on second phase can take a move, but so I don't know how you want me to roll or what to do to go over the wall. He's trying to clear the way, make sure there's all of the children can get out.
Okay, so if he's going to jump over the wall, he's leaving the women and children behind.
No, I thought that Proudstalker and the other one, his name I can't see right now, we're going to block the wall there.
So here's the thing. You can picture all this stuff as all happening simultaneously, right? Like that plan was hatched between you guys, but the characters have not discussed any of this stuff yet.
Well, Cloudwind was already on the top of the building.
Yeah.
When that was all done.
Yeah. So, but I guess what I'm saying is that put yourself in the mind of the Wemmick. The Wemmick, the only reason they're here is to save these things.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
my thought was he wanted to make sure there were no other adversaries on the other side of this wall, that they would all get murdered. Like
Okay.
Can he just stand on top of the wall and look down?
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Remember, the walls aren't there's not enough space to walk across the battlements. So what I'll do is
he just wants to basically see down and make sure there's
no.
not.
They're pretty agile. You know what he could do is he thinks he could do it. I think I'll give him like a 4 in 6 chance of succeeding in the leap.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Nope. That makes it easy.
Okay, so let's do this. 1 to 3, it's inside the keep. 4 to 6, it's outside.
Okay. Inside.
Okay, so at least he's gone up and down, and I don't think
So he jumped up to look, and he couldn't.
He kind of like whoa,
Yeah.
and then lands, but he, again, cat-like, he lands back on the roof.
Okay.
And does not go. What are Darkbane and I guess did Darkbane and Proudstalker move already?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's the end of round 2. top around 3. So Reagan has been fired from initiative. We'll go over to Will. Will, you lucky lad.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
you've been doing so
So
well
everyone
so far.
declare actions, and then Will, you're gonna beat my 5.
So can we see any of these guys? I mean, I'm not seeing them on the.
Which guys?
The
guys
ones that are shooting at us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't like the map. I can't do 3D
Yeah.
guys. So what there is as I said, there's you can see at least 5 of them on top
All right.
that are firing down. But you know that that's not including the ones that fell down when Malo cast his spell.
All right.
Kevin, what's the range from where Amar is to where they are? Because I can't see it with the white.
Let's see here. What is it? Is it? Where's my arrow thing? I think this is it here. Yeah. Okay. So.
So that's medium range.
Yeah, and then add maybe about 15 or 20 feet to that.
For
That's
up.
diagonal.
For height.
Yeah, for the height. I'm not going to do Pythagorean calculus here, but
Really?
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
the last time I had to do that shit was I wrote the GRE, and
Oh yeah.
it didn't go well for. There's a reason I went to grad school in Canada.
It's actually, I just have my Excel out. It's about 90 feet, by the way.
Nice. That sounds right. 90 to 100.
I'm trying to think. So we're still trying to go over the wall.
Well,
There is a rope here, right?
there's a rope here, so you can toss it down. Kane can take the rope, and I can try to climb
let's-
again.
let's do this.
So that's what I'm planning on doing then.
If somebody wants to spend a point of astonishing fortune, we can pause things and we'll do a flashback of you guys planning for this contingency.
Okay. Does
You wanna do
anybody
that?
have astonishing fortune?
I have none.
I did.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I think the best way maybe is to like.
Well, hold on. I don't want any more
I-
discussion because
Yeah, no, I think we need to discuss. So
yeah. So if you're going to do that, we're going to need a flashback scene that'll go back to
All right.
to assume you guys have planned the contingencies here.
But does anybody have the astonishing point to do that?
I do. I'm going to go ahead and spin
Okay.
mine.
So then, guys, you can take as long as you want to talk about contingencies and plans and whatever else. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, so
So
We brought a cannon. That was the first.
necklace
yeah, we've got
fireballs.
the Eagles are just off screen, ready to come grab us.
Right.
Yeah.
Kevin's about to say that's enough planning.
Okay, so we obviously would have thought like we might have to escape back the way we came in, which
Yeah.
is this way. So maybe we have multiple ropes rather than just the one.
You certainly had an opportunity to reconnoiter this.
Yeah.
And you knew you can assume that you knew the rough numbers of what was missing as well too. So
Right.
Yeah. So seems like what we ought to do is, like we talked about, have 2 of the Wimmick with their large shields. They can do the block maneuver, not the shield cover, and that gives them extra AC, and they can stand there and try to block and provide cover.
Yeah.
And have everybody else run out. Essentially, I'm going to just draw kind of this. Whoops. Yes, this direction.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Did that work? Yeah,
Yeah,
it did.
yeah.
Work. Behind them, because once it seems like the Wimmick can provide pretty good cover because they've got big shields, right? Because they're big. I don't know what else. What else do we need to? It seems like we want Amar to toss down the rope. Jason might hypothetically be able to climb, so he's going to let Kane take the rope up and him try to climb up. And that'll get 3 of us up on top of the building and ready to go over.
can I ask, guys, what? And this will be Kane asking this. What's the purpose of going over the wall?
To
What's
get
the
out.
goal? What's the goal that you're trying to get here?
I mean,
Because you've got like what 10 or 15 Wemmick. Are you intending on each of them going up one at a time?
Can they all run as a big group or something?
Yeah. Okay. So you're splitting the groups. So some are going to jump over the wall. Some are just going to make a sprint for it, or what?
That's what I'm thinking, is that most of them are just going to make a sprint for it for the main gate. We, the Warriors, are going to stay up on top of this building to essentially be ready in case something happens. I don't know what we could do, but be there. And then once they're, out here, we can just go over the rest of the way of the wall. What do you think, Will? You're shaking your head.
No, I'm thinking, I'm pondering.
Okay.
Because I mean, like, honestly, I mean, it depends on what they do and what Kevin does with them. I mean, but theoretically, I mean, I can stand up there and pepper them with crossbow bolts. While you guys we're waiting on them to get out and waiting on you guys to get over the wall.
Okay.
I was just trying to think of what else, might be useful.
Well, one question is, do the children have the same move as the adults?
They do not.
Same.
Yeah.
They do not.
They're going to
So
move at 30.
30. Okay. So that possibly changes things a little. So if they're running out the main gate, they're exposed for a certain amount of time. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. It's about 60 feet to reach that main gate.
Yeah.
From the exit.
Well, that would be a full move. That would be 30 plus 30.
Right. So in a round, the children would be able to reach it.
Which is everybody, because the adults are going to go the same speed as the children.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can be shielding the children at the same time as they're going, like Arlen was suggesting.
But if it's to the door, then it's still at least a possibility that they take 2 attacks.
But
who takes 2 attacks?
The children.
Well, but that's why we have the big guys with the shields up, right?
Okay.
Providing cover.
But how many children can they apply that cover to?
Well, they can just stand in place while the children run past them, right? Like a mobile wall.
Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adults.
There's no way Kevin, are they using javelins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So that's
can't
the other thing. Well, the question is the range.
On a javelin's 80. They're not going to get them, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
okay.
if they go out, yeah. So I think that's probably the best plan, and potentially for the rest of us to do the same. Because if we climb up and over, and let's say somebody fails as they're climbing, I know that wouldn't happen, but let's just say.
Let's talk crazy.
Because the rest of us have even worse climb checks. We could get hit. Like, we're still in the range of those javelins up here on the roof. So maybe we should all make a run for it.
I don't know if we are. I mean, that's up to Kevin if we are, but we're right there at the maximum range for long range for a javelin.
I mean, I think Malo will probably wind up going with the Wemmix just because he's not
that's what
near the roof.
I think. So Malo and Reagan, I can't see where you guys are right now on the map, but I assume that you're
right in front of the entrance to the stable.
Okay, so
I'm out in the same spot too.
Okay, so can you lead the group of Wemmix, kind of get them to follow behind you and run along this route that we've planned?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I can basically make it to the door, the main gate in one round.
Yeah. Iphigenia, where are you going? Are you still going to do with this door, or are you going to the gate, or what?
Yep, Carl's typing.
Oh.
Says go fuck. Oh.
Okay.
Are you telling me I climbed up on this wall for no apparent reason?
Well, you get to show off to Jason that you can climb and he
That
can't.
is true. I knock you out, heal you, and then
monk goes up, monk goes down, monk goes up, monk goes down.
Okay.
I mean, you could just go over the wall if you wanted to on your turn.
I can, because and I'm not going to have to make any kind of check because I've got controlled fall, so I can fall 40 feet.
Wow,
Okay.
that's cool.
Wow.
Okay, so the
That's
plan.
such a cool visual.
That's awesome.
Racing and jumping off the thing and kind of like tumbling and then continuing running.
That's awesome. Okay, so just to summarize and make sure we are all on the same page.
Yeah.
Essentially, almost everybody, the Wemmick children, myself, Reagan, and probably Iphigenia, at least, all of those people for sure are running for the main gate.
So
everybody else,
we need the warrior Wemmix to spend another turn staying in between the javelins and the path, right?
Yeah.
That's part of the point.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Who else is? Amar's clearly going over the wall. What about the rest of you guys?
I hadn't considered until just now that we haven't made sure that there isn't anything out here. So maybe Jason and Kane should take the lead towards the gate and try to make sure that there isn't anything in our way.
Okay.
Because neither of y'all have shields, correct?
Neither of us have shields, so
Yeah,
it's not good
that's-
for us to stand around and get shot
Right.
at.
Yeah.
Right.
But we can fight if we get in close.
Okay. That sounds good. So
Okay.
the only person going over, it sounds like, is Amar.
Mar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll.
Can't go over.
I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll just kind of stand there, maybe shoot a bolt, and then jump over. That'll be
Okay.
1 phase, 2 phase.
Okay. So do we want to tell Kevin that is our plan, or any other thoughts?
Anybody have any else drawbacks, comments, concerns?
I mean, there's still I still
wanna
have
speak to the
concerns,
manager.
but
Well,
This keep is
we'll have
incredibly.
to see how the dice fall,
Okay.
but
yeah,
it seems like this is about the best we're going to get, right?
I think so. I think it's a good plan, but there's some risk. But
Thanks for deleting the arrow.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's an astonishing fortune well spent.
yes,
All right,
definitely.
guys. So does this change anyone's declared actions then?
Yeah, I haven't done mine exactly, so I'm
Oh.
gonna.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see.
Now, and I think
Obviously move.
I've already turned my dice over, so I actually forgot what I rolled.
You rolled a 5.
I rolled 5. Okay. Fuck, I was like, was it a 4? 5. All right. So then
Roll a 0.
0.
It
Why
was
is this thing
very
standing
special
up on
when it
end?
happened. We were all amazed.
That's the delayed reaction sleep spell. Everybody else passes
Oh.
out.
Iphigenia has been dropped from the call. Hold up. Let's,
Okay,
Oh,
Carl. Hold on.
that would
Let's see.
explain things.
yeah.
Let's,
Looking up.
go. Okay. Phew. Add him back in. Boom. Let me just let Carl know. See if that worked. Boom, he's back.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I guess I was
Mr.
going to. Can I can move and then defend the gate, or see,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
defend it.
Okay, excellent. Then let me see here. So okay, now we got Will. Beat my 5.
Okay, Will, you can do it.
Use the force.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been so good today.
Go.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
No, that works.
Hi.
That's not bad.
Awesome. So go to the tiebreaker on Dex. Let's see what the Vormis have for a Dex. They have, because I think all you guys, no one used Dex as their dump stat because you like playing your characters.
Exactly.
So, their Dex is an 11. I take it everyone has a higher Dex than 11.
Yep.
Yes.
Outstanding. Okay, so then you guys will be acting first in every round. All right, so first up, we have melee. No one has any actions in melee. Looks like Amar, you're in that corner of the roof, is that right?
yes.
Okay, so then I think then it's Reagan and Proudstalker who are going to be the recipients of the attention. Oh, Amar, you got a missile on the first
Yes.
phase? Okay,
Yeah,
you go
I was
ahead.
gonna
Yeah,
fire
you
the
go first.
crossbow at those guys just to kind of bug them.
Yep, you
Cool.
go first. I'm assuming you're firing at the same guy who was injured before.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
And actually, that drops one of them.
Nice.
Nicely done. Let me just go to the tokens, and I'll get rid of it one, so I do not forget. Boom. We go. All right, so
Yeah.
one is down, which means I think I still got quite a few here. Now I'm gonna put
Can Windseeker maybe toss a javelin just to keep him honest? Like, is there a guy in the corner here?
I don't know. There isn't. They're closer to the center. I don't. To be honest, I don't think Windseeker's really got an angle to actually hit them, nor can he be hit at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're all at the front. I mean, picture that they're 3 stories up. They're all at the front of the keep here. I don't see how he could like fucking blindly throw something up and hope it comes down on the roof. Give me a roll. If he rolls a nat 20, he hits one.
What are the Wimmick's strength?
They don't have stats. What do you? What are you
Okay,
asking
well,
about?
because for their parry and block maneuver, you get an AC bonus for your strength if you're using a shield.
Oh, figure +1.
Okay.
Okay. Now, all right. So first, Proudstalker. We've got a couple coming down on him. Actually, only one hits. Crowdstalker takes another 4 points of damage. Okay, and then Reagan. Reagan. You do get a bonus to AC because of range right now. Let's see here. 2 more coming down at you. A nat 1.
Oh, good.
And a hit.
Okay.
Okay, so Reagan, you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Make sure to apply your DR to it.
Yeah.
Is that against missile and melee?
It is.
No,
No. Okay, shield wall is a specific maneuver.
not shield wall. We're not doing a real shield wall. We're just
Yeah.
having them block and stand next to each other while
Yeah.
using shields.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is because they have shields. It is against missile and melee.
Awesome. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So Reagan is tagged again for another. Geez.
No, I've got no damage reduction, so yep.
Right. So you took 2 points of damage, then I guess.
No, I have no damage reduction. So
Oh, you have no damage reduction. You took full 3.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So then it is. No one's doing magic. It is missile or move time. So
Okay.
Proudstalker will position. Actually, Reagan, do you want to move first? I
Sure.
think Proudstalker is going to position himself where you were.
Okay. And actually, I do have 40, so now that I look at it, I should have been using dodge. Oh well.
What kind of armor do you wear?
Studded leather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
Okay. So Proudstalker will position himself there,
This is what I get for sleeping in.
and Darkmane, I guess, is going to go up and. Okay. So you got 2 that are setting up the thing there. All
Yeah.
right.
And then Cloudman's going to come down off this 10-foot tall building. Is that how much of his movement will that use up?
If he's dropping down, I think that's kind of unless he's going to do something different. That'll be his leap.
Okay.
So that'll be his move.
For the
remember
turn.
Are we doing our full moves? Or
What do you
just
mean?
half moves? 'Cause, like-
It depends on if you're running or not.
oh, okay. I see.
You know what? I'm going to suggest George Romero because they can
Yeah.
move through. Maybe just Cloud Wound will drop down there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Because with
perfect.
3 of them, you can do a shield wall,
Great. That's
Oh,
perfect.
that is
that's where I
good.
wanted him to
Yeah.
get to. So that's great.
right? Because I think it's +4 AC with the
Plus
shield
4
wall.
versus missiles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better.
So they get down. This is a practice maneuver for them. They sort of like there's a specific roar that and I'm not sure you guys have picked it up yet, but they all kind of drop down and lock their shields.
Cool.
Okay.
That's awesome.
All right. So then the move for these things, let's get them moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can get. They're starting to book. Just gonna move them up, and the Cubs are moving too. Arr. They don't move quite as fast. Arr.
Ah, the sound effects that I missed.
Yeah.
Been waiting a month.
I got to make last night. I got to do the voices for a mite.
Oh,
Like the it's from the Fiend Folio, but I really love the Pathfinder version. These little blue things. Fuck, did I have fun with that?
I tuned in for a few minutes, and that's exactly what I tuned in on. It was hilarious.
Did you see it? That he irritated Jeff's character enough so Jeff fucking murdered him?
Yes, that's exactly when I tuned in,
So
and it was hilarious.
Oh god. Okay, so they are making the run for it. All right. Now it is. Let's see here. Kane will make a run for it as well, and unfortunately, I do have a triggered action here too. Biggin hasn't gone yet.
Mm-hmm.
Misses a 2.
Oh,
So one of those enormous javelin kind of hits the side. And then on missile, he'll make a second attack here against the guarded guys. What is the Wemix AC? Is it a 6 plus 4? So I guess it'll be a 2 now? Does that sound right, guys?
Yes, that sounds right.
Oh, shit. He still hits.
Oh man,
Damn.
Jeepers. But not a lot of damage, though. So
Okay.
Proudstalker takes 3 more. as that shield comes through, and it kind of like, or the spear comes through the shield, and it kind of cuts across the like his trap. It roars in pain, but it holds. The Wemmick wall holds. So we are in phase 2 right now. No one had melee. No one's got missile apart from the big one. No one's got magic. So I think we're on to just move then, guys.
Right.
So I'm over the wall.
Who is first through there?
I'll take Iphigenia. Yeah.
Iphigenia. Okay. So you've only moved 2. Are you just staying at the gate?
I can't move through.
Well, try harder. Come on, Carl. Geez.
No, I mean you have the.
What do you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're talking about, Carl. There's nothing there.
You have the dynamic.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
They have a force field there. That would be great.
It's just painted on the wall.
All right, now stop right there. Hold on. Iphigenia, would you kindly give me an avoidance save, please?
So we see 3 bears. Back inside.
Okay, so what's Iphigenia's dex? Let's take a look here.
It is 13.
13.
I think that's no bonus.
No bonus to your avoidance save. Okay. So as you step through there, you're sort of running, and then your foot slips, and you kind of go into like a basically your foot slips into a small pit trap that is full of vicious spikes. You take 4 points of damage, and your movement until you are healed, your movement is going to be halved.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's your foot goes right down into this thing. Ah! It seems as if these things did secure this area.
Yeah.
All right. So Iphigenia moves, and you guys can hear her scream, or more bellow, I guess. She's an Amazon warrior. She doesn't scream. Who wants to go next? We're on move phase.
I can go 5, 15, 20. I can basically just get to the door here.
Okay. And you can see Iphigenia is pulling her foot back and is limping pretty heavily.
Okay.
So Jason is gonna move to this square first. Does he need to make an avoidance save?
Please.
Yep. Nope.
Man.
Okay. Yeah, he's fucking 4 points of damage again.
All right.
Down.
And again, your speed's reduced to half until you're healed. Okay. All right. Who is? We got so the Wemmicks are all racing towards this door, and they see you guys there. We go. The little ones. I think I may have lost one of the Wemmicks underneath, or the little ones. One of them hiding underneath. Nope.
Yeah, there's 2. Yeah, there's 2 there.
There's 2 there. Okay.
Yeah.
You get them.
We should have just taken out the ones on that.
Kane is racing over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going. I think he's gonna protect the little cubs. That strikes me as a
That's
very Kane thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reagan, were you moving as well, or did you move already?
I was going to move, but I think she's going to stay here to help in the rear guard. She
Okay.
gets the door.
Is there one underneath there? Yeah, there's another
Oh,
cub
there
underneath
is.
here.
Yeah.
Hurry up, little guy. Okay. All right. So I think that is.
Now, and as a question, are they the other Wemmicks, the big Wemmicks, able to do a withdrawal with that? I know nothing about these shield wall type situations.
Are they able?
Can they? Can they move back? Move back at all?
Yeah,
Or
I think they can advance at half, but they're not able to really move back.
Okay.
At least from what I remember. I was just reading.
Yeah, that's what it says. They can advance a half movement, but it doesn't say anything about moving backwards or sideways or anything.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
So, Amar, you got move as well too.
Yeah, that's the move. That's the drop over the wall.
Oh, you're dropping over to this side here?
Outside. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Outside. Okay. How far can you go? Can you leap over it?
I'm
Do you have a leap
standing
or-
on it, correct?
You're standing on the roof.
Oh, well, excuse me.
So you got climb check up and then controlled fall down.
Oh, yeah, that was the goal.
Okay, so there is. You guys have spent an astonishing fortune for that rope to be there, so you're able to scramble up the rope.
Oh yeah.
I'll say. And then, you're you drop over the side and shimmy down, poof, and land on the far side. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So that's end of round 3, guys. We are on to round 4. We're at a halfway point. Why don't we take just a 2-minute break here? Okay. Just go to fresh beverages, go to the washroom, empty old man bladders, and then.
Right.
Okay. We're right back. That's a first. I'm the first one back. Pretty cool. Oh, sorry, George. I'm not sure if you're watching as well too. Forgive me. I set the wrong invite. So, okay. I'm taking it as wishful thinking for playing our Champions game. So, let's see. What do we got here?
I don't know what you wanted Reagan to do. Well, not Reagan. Preda. Just follow the limit.
I think he was. She had a second move this round, didn't she?
Yeah.
Well, I
didn't move him at all, so I just moved him his full movement. Right? They moved like.
Who are you talking about?
The old guy, Windseeker.
Oh, Windseeker, yeah. You know what? You could say, yeah. That's exactly. I think that what you guys, you spent that point for that sort of flashback thing or whatever. I think you guys are sort of making your way around to meet up again.
Yeah, to meet up with them just in case.
Yeah, and then Amar's, I guess, clearing out making sure there's nothing on the one side. You guys are making sure there's nothing on the other, and they're all going to meet up at the front of the keep and then kind of, make your escape. That's great. Okay.
It's too bad Colin's not here. He would really appreciate spike pits.
But
Yes. He emailed this morning. He's because of
his internet's down.
yeah.
I'll let him know. That's hilarious.
I made one spike pit joke earlier, but that one was better.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Are we all back? Oh, I was waiting for Robert. Okay.
So with the everybody can try everything, can characters who are not thief classes try a find traps roll? No. Okay.
Well, hold on.
You can stab forward with my spear.
You can try and you can try and interact with the environment in a narrative way, but no, that's not. You don't.
No.
That's one of the things with a thief. That's worth mentioning too, because I can't remember if I mentioned the last phase, but I've made a decision on how I'm going to rule stealth for this game going forward too. Is that, and George, you've heard this pitch before too, but basically, like, it doesn't. I had a session with Hobbs and some other players from another game about a month ago, and Hobbs kept using stealth, and I kept making him roll for it, and I'm like, well, this is just me waiting for him to fail, so this is kind of lame. So what I'm going to, and everyone can, like, anyone has some intuitive way of trying to be stealthy, right? So what I'm going to do is that basically anyone can stealth, and then can try and be sneaky or hide or whatever, and I will be making the rolls for the spot checks effectively. So if someone's looking for you, it'll be bigger. The chances are greater. If you're trying to move silently and you're wearing plate armor, the chances are going to be a little better. But what a thief skill will do is that if you, I'll make the roll for you for your thief skill, and if you succeed, then they don't even get a chance to make a check. Thieves are that badass that if you succeed in it, then they don't even get a chance to try and find you. And but while everyone can try those things, the exclusively thief skills like interact, whatever it is, interact with traps.
Yeah, manipulate, I think.
Manipulate traps, thank you. I'm like, what's the thesaurus? Manipulate traps, pickpockets, read scrolls, stuff like that, or to decipher script. That stuff is stuff that's exclusive to the purview of that class. Unless you've got a secondary skill that would, for some reason, justify that. Like, if you've got a navigator or sailor kind of background, I might give you a better chance of navigating rigging or something like that, right? Or even ropes. But so that way, it just makes the shitty hit points that you get and the reduced attack rate that you get from being a thief. There's a significant benefit for that. You get those badass skills, and that applies to anyone who has thief skills as well too. So like the monks, the barbarians, the rangers, huntsmen, stuff like that.
That's great. I like that rule.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I actually I found it online because I was frustrated with it, and I was like AD&D stealth rules, and I found someone had posted on Reddit that's the way they've done it for years, and I'm like, oh, that's
Well, and I really like the idea that like everybody can at least try to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and because that's like the guaranteed like waiting for you to fail aspect of group stealth checks, just like that. And where's the fucking fun in that? Why bother making those rolls?
Yeah,
like it's so unnecessary.
I saw a rule for a group stealth. I'm trying to think of where I saw it. I think it was one of the free RPG offerings, the one that took place in Greece for that. Like, Greece it had like a group stealth, so I can type it up and send it to you.
Yeah, maybe if you wouldn't mind, Carl, that'd be great. I'd love to see that
picture, because it's like how to stealthily or go across like an area as a group stealthily and avoid the encounter or have an advantage in the encounter. So.
One of my favorites, the way to do that mechanically is in the Conan 2D20 because of momentum. Yeah, so what effectively it does is like you get the stealthy dude to go first, and then that person presumably rolls and tries to generate some momentum that they then feed to the person who's shitty at it, and they get to roll extra dice. You're like, come on, no, quiet.
Yeah.
I like that game is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to run that again soon.
I would play that if you run it.
Appendix August, right?
Me too.
Appendix August, I got to figure out. We're getting to August so quickly, and I've got other games that are more. I really want to get to the table. Yeah. Okay, so let's hear. Is everyone's back? I think. Excellent, excellent. Carl, I love your dogs too.
Yep, it's a Rottweiler and a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful dogs. And I like the apron that your Roddy's wearing. Adorable. Or is that a thunder coat?
No, it's actually, I think it was for Halloween, and I think the Rottweiler is wearing Eeyore, like an Eeyore costume. She killed Eeyore and took his skin.
That's funny.
Okay. I had this not second, but I had a guy I used to work with at a restaurant, and he was so fucking negative. I started calling him Eeyore, and he would lose his mind over it. All right, Eeyore. Fucking call me Eeyore. Oh man,
that's funny.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone's declaring actions for round. What are we on? 3 or 4? 4.
This is start 4. Yeah.
4. Okay, so we're on more favorable attack rates, which means the spike pits get 2 attacks on you guys this round. Just kidding. Okay, and Will, you are still king of initiative. So on your round,
Good for me.
You want to beat my 4.
Come on now.
All right, so Iphigenia is going to be spearing the ground.
I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, you got to wait till everyone declares first. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, my
Oh,
bad.
thank God.
Yep. Yeah, I'll let you reroll
When you
that.
say do it, I think about doing it.
No, sorry. Yeah. I like showing it before to have the tension as you're making your decisions.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go. I'm gonna move.
And that thing in person. So I had, you guys knew. I think I got 2 of these things. For the actual gaming marathon, and it was so great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The shame of having to pass the dice over to the next person was so good. Okay, so we got now ready. Here we are, Amar. Let's see.
Now, one more time.
Oh man.
This time with feeling.
I'm telling you that
It's meant
there's
to
a
be.
glitch in the Matrix.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, now is sufficient time for all of the ones that had gone down are now up again. So there is a fucking hail of javelins coming down on our allies here. Let's see. But they do have that big AC bonus right now. So their AC is currently a 2. Okay. Let's see here. Fucking nat 20.
Wow.
I did get misses on a bunch of other stuff, but I did get a nat 20. God damn it. And it's trip damage. So okay. Whew. Let's see who it hits. All right. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna let you guys roll. If you roll a, let's see here. Who wants to roll here? Reagan, why don't you give me a D6 roll? On a 5 or 6, it hits Proud Stalker. Otherwise, it hits.
It hits Proud Stalker.
So Proud Stalker is get them out. Get them out! And this javelin sticks through his throat. And he slumps down. The shield wall.
The shield wall is broken because we don't have 3 shields anymore.
Yeah. Okay, that was only the first volley.
No, Jesus.
Second volley. And I'm assuming we're going through. No one had melee. We're on to the missile phase. I just skipped ahead to that.
Yep.
Okay. Second volley. Only 1 hit. Oh no, the shield wall's broken. So that second one would hit as well. Right. So let's see here. That is 2, 7 points of damage. Let's see here. That'll go to Evan's aunts. All right. Darkbane takes 7. Jeepers. And then the biggin. And he screams out something in that foul beastman tongue. And rolls a 2. Hits the side again. All right. Okay, so then it is move on first phase. What are you guys doing? Iphigenia, you're poking down. The square ahead of you does not seem to... Here's what I'm going to say is basically you can move 1 square. Between your reduced movement because the limping and you're testing a thing, that square seems to be safe. Jason, what are you doing?
I'm following Iphigenia.
So you're going to wait for her. So she's limping as well, too.
Yeah.
All right.
We're both limping.
I'm just going to move all the Wemmick up to the front here. Do you say something to prevent them from rushing forward here? Or
yeah, I'm going to shout.
Yeah, we marked the pits. Yeah.
Follow in our footsteps because there's traps.
Here. So the square where Iphigenia was she just left.
Yeah.
Is that still like a active pit situation?
Yeah. So it's a pit. I mean, you're not going to have to make a saving throw. Just effectively move it half right through those squares to carefully step
to
over
avoid it. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'm basically just going to move that 1 square anyway.
Okay. Reagan.
She's
Are you hanging at the rear here or what?
Well, she's going to be here. She's not going through in front of the Wemmics at this point. She's going to let them go through first.
Okay.
Malo, maybe you can go. Well, okay. Check the one in front of me.
I think. So she's kind of going to go down here so that hopefully things don't have a good angle on her.
Okay.
Well, can I check the one diagonally, like set just south of Iphigenia? Or is that?
Yeah. can you take the one to scout, like down right here?
Yeah, exactly.
You have a spear?
That's
you got a
that's a
scimitar,
good question.
right?
I have a scimitar.
Yeah, so you could test the one that you're in, but I don't think you'd have to actually have to
right,
kind of test it and move into there.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So I think that's it for, because they had declared presumably a shield wall, which means they wouldn't have been able to move backwards.
Yep.
It's just that it broke now. I will let them move in the second phase though and break the shield wall. So end of first phase, top of the round, second phase. Biggin has one more missile attack this round. Fucking nat 20.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Jeepers. Guy in the die jail.
He is a problem. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what double damage. Okay, so let's see. Oh man, that's 13. Okay, so guys, evens it hits Darkbane. Odds it hits Cloud Wound. Somebody roll for me, please.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
I got it. Oh, Milo got it. George.
Cool.
George, you're doing it?
No, I'm answering Arlen's question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody.
I did. So
you did? Oh!
Yeah.
Darkbane goes down as well. One of those giant things skewers him through and basically like pins him up like some kind of hideous, like mannequin, and then he slumps over to the side. All right.
Thanks, Milo or George. I completely forgot about those.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that missile, then it's magic. No one's doing magic. Move, guys. Amar, did you want to move last round?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just waiting. Because I can do it through this 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, because you could have gone last phase, and then this phase you can move again if you like. So the Cloud Wound now is moving back over here, and whoopsies, I'm opening his token, and then he's going to keep his shield up.
Let's see,
cool.
16.
And Windseeker's making his way around as well, as is Preda.
I think I'm about there.
Okay.
Based on my math.
Okay. All right. Now, let's see here. That is okay. So back onto the guys. Iphigenia, did you want to test that one ahead of you? Is that what you're planning?
Yes.
Okay. So you're poking at it and carefully making your way forward. There is another trap there.
Mm-hmm.
So right in front of you. There is another, so you're able to move through that at half. So basically, you can move another 1.
Okay.
Yeah, both the same idea.
Yeah. Do not step. Do not step.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can move into that square just slowly, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can move 1. Okay, so you cautiously move your way in there. All right. Then let's see here. Malo. Okay, Malo and Yasin. What are you guys doing?
So I'll carefully move. I'll be following Iphigenia, basically.
Yeah, so you know that's free. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay. And Yasin, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going to stand where I am.
Okay, so you're waiting.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys can see from where you are through the force. You can see Windseeker coming up to the north, and you can see Amar coming around to the south. All right. Let's have the. So they're slowly making their way in here, I think, and they're going to pick up. You know what? I'm going to have each of the Wemmick women are going to pick up 2 cubs. So let's get rid of 2 and 2.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys can try and speed up. And actually, Kane is going to pick up 1 as well. And Cloud Wound, knowing that you're kind of out of range now, scoops up 2 more. So there's only 1 left right now. 1 cub that does not have anyone. Actually, I'll let there be 3 because that cub will hop on one of the women's back and kind of hold on to her mane.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. So all the cubs are with are accounted for right now.
Great.
I'll move Kane forward a bit here. And okay, I think, is that the end of that round then, guys? Sounds like. Okay, so we're on
I
round.
believe so.
Yeah, round 5. So Will's been fired from initiative, I think.
Yep. I'm out, go.
Carl, you're going to be rolling initiative for us. Everyone declare their actions.
Okay.
Kev, a question in terms of these poultices that we were given. How long does it take to use one of those? Is that something you can use in a combat, or does that have to be done like later?
The
like when you're
poultice you
resting?
can use in, it's really something you can consume. So
Okay.
you can use that. Just that'll be your action for the round.
Yeah. Instead of so basically we take up both phases.
Yes. Well, no. It'll be like effectively. Imagine it's your magic phase.
Okay.
So
Cool,
you won't be able to move for that phase, and then you can move the second phase.
Okay.
Because your full attention will be focused on getting that thing out and applying it.
Yeah.
And then Carl, you're going to have it pretty easy because you just got to beat my 1, which I think it means you cannot possibly fail. You guys have the higher dex. So let's just go directly into you guys taking your actions. So
Cool.
So first up, no one's got melee. Then we got missile, and you guys are unfortunately out of range for the javelins.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like the wrong choice of words.
Damn it.
Did you guys not understand that this whole it's been 11 episodes leading up to the actual stars of the campaign showing up?
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
remember that fun campaign we played until Kevin killed all of our characters with javelins?
It's just it's a prequel.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole plan is we now get to play the characters behind that.
Exactly.
Right.
This is my backdoor way into playing a Beastman or a He-Man
Awesome.
campaign.
Yes.
Backdoor pilot.
That's funny.
Okay, so however, the big one does still get to make an attack. He is much larger and stronger and can get the angle to get it down. So let's see if he gets Cloud Wound. Fucking 18.
Wow.
Not a crit, but Cloud
good.
Wound takes another 4 points of damage from this.
Okay.
Fortunately, he doesn't drop any of the kids. They're not hurt.
Okay.
It's a grazing thing. Now we're on to moved guys. I'm just going to move some Wemmick closer to the front here. If it's Genia, so you test ahead of you, there's nothing there. You go ahead and move up 1.
And this, we would have had the magic right before this, so I could use the poultice.
You could, use the poultice
Okay.
during the.
So
Yeah,
I'm rolling that here. Okay.
nice. Holy shit!
Oh,
Look how low
it's
everyone's
not
hit points are. Good lord!
Yeah.
Can't wait for a random encounter. Fuck it! Run across the tundra.
Exactly.
These things
That's
aren't gonna follow us.
what we're at. Yeah.
Okay. So we used up 3 of them.
Okay.
Just tracking.
All right. So that's first phase. Who's got move first phase? Amar can move first phase. Windseeker can move first phase.
Yeah. If you could help Amar to find.
Yeah, Amar, you've got a
other-
spear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you poke around some of these?
So let's give me a role playing. Iphigenia, you're the first one who sees Amar come running up. What does she shout out to warn the oncoming allies?
Look out for spike pits. What did I say?
I'm gonna freeze.
Yep.
So Colin's doing
Look
a
out for Colin,
podcast
look
in
out
the
for
bushes.
All right. I guess. Should I move the Windseeker one at a time then?
Windsor. So if you're going to be testing, that's going to be kind of your action. So,
Well, I know he's just going to move. He doesn't.
yeah, go ahead. Fuck it. Move. Let's see what happens.
Okay, move, do it.
Alright.
That's out.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay. One of this, as a non sequitur, one of my favorite episodes of the original run of the Acquisitions Incorporated ones, where Chris Perkins told Scott Kurtz, well, you can keep moving if you want. He's like, okay, I'm going to move 1. And then Perkins is like, oh, just stop. And there's a trap that was triggered.
That's awesome.
It's so good. Okay, so Iphigenia, nothing in. I'm going to move that. Guys, we're also going to get rid of one of the X's here because we're.
Not to clutter everything.
Though I do really appreciate the. Everyone's like, fuck, don't stop there.
Yeah,
No, no,
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Actually, they leap 10, 20, 30, boom, and land. Wow. Boom, and land safely over here. Cloud Wound will do the same. Boom. And trigger another... No, I'm kidding. Land safely. Okay. Then... all right, so we'll let Kane move a little bit forward here. Reagan, what do you want to do?
So she used her standing. Oh wait, the second round.
This is first phase, I think.
Yeah. No, she.
Oh, you use your poultice first phase. Okay, okay. All right, so then, so I guess we're top of the round, second phase. Everybody is out of range now.
Okay.
I'll get rid of the corpses here. All right, so, Iphigenia, you test there.
Yep.
It appears to be safe. Go ahead and move forward one more. Okay.
It looks like we're almost out.
Okay. Malo and...
So I can move one, correct?
Two, actually.
If I'm being careful.
That just counted as, like, imagine it's difficult terrain, so it's cost you 2. Yeah.
So I'll be right behind Iphigenia.
Okay. Kane is going to move forward as well, too, with his new Wemmick companion. Jason, did you want to move up as well?
I'm waiting for Reagan to come out. I'm sort of waving my arms. Go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go past the. I'm assuming he's pointing to where not to step.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, but not there.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Awesome. Okay, so then it is Jason, did you want to move at all, or are you going to hang there and wait till everyone moves forward a bit?
I'm going to wait until the path is clear.
Okay.
Cool.
Amar, what are you doing?
Well, he's made me paranoid now.
Well, for good reason.
That check here. I mean,
So
we haven't checked.
Well, I'd have to get up there. You said that. I'm concerned there's traps over here where I am.
Maybe probably here. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to like poke right there and check that out.
Okay. Well, don't you have? Do you have a manipulate traps skill, or is that
Not as a
I
monk?
don't believe so.
Yeah, because monks are cleric, not.
Yeah, we're much more kung fu-y than.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you're moving. That's the square you're moving into.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Testing that one.
Your left foot or your right foot?
Okay.
No. The spear, yo.
Bold choice. So you're moving forward with the spear carefully. The ground appears to be safe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Then I think that is the end of phase 2, guys. We are at top of the round. No, we're not top of the round. We're at the end. I think we can just safely. So there, as you make your inch your way forward, they're not going to be able to get to you before we get there. So we can just drop into narrative space here, and you're poking your way forward carefully, and you're able to meet up with where the Wemmick are. Iphigenia. It appears that there was only like 2 rows of those traps initially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have moved out. Now, let's talk about
the healing from the
here.
poultices. Does that help our movement rate?
It does not. No. Well, hold on. No, you could apply if you're using your poultice. You could have applied it to your foot. So
Okay.
I'll let you do that.
So
Yeah.
we should have
Okay,
Iphigenia heal up so that she's back at full speed, because I think everybody else is at.
No, nice. That's
Jason,
Nice.
did you apply your poultice?
Yeah, I did one. That's my
did you?
1d8 3.
Okay. Okay, so Iphigenia heals 5. Yeah, so you're able to move at the regular rate again. So I think our slowest person is at 30.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Kane.
Kane, yeah, and Kane is pretty fucking banged up. Someone give me a D8 roll for him. Because he is.
I got it. Oh, somebody got it. Okay.
well,
People did it.
I think
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Got 14 points back.
That works out.
It was slapping poultices all over him.
Hey.
Jeez. All right, so he's up a little bit now. Oh boy. Okay, so I guess you guys are going to be fleeing from Iron Fang Keep now.
How
Yeah, I
fast
guess
did
we
the
should go as
Wemmicks move?
fast.
Sorry, one at a time.
Go ahead.
How fast did the Wemmicks move?
Wemmicks move at 40.
40.
Can we just send them and like have them try to run ahead of us, and we'll be the rear guard essentially?
we can like narratively, you could do that as the beginning. Yeah. And I'm assuming who is the one keeping an eye on Iron Fang Keep to see if there's any response?
Well, Amar is the fastest, right? So
Yeah.
So you're sort of hanging back, and you're being the
I'm just hanging back at this point, keeping an eye on the door, and then keeping an eye on everybody else because I'm still kind of to the side, so I've got a good wide angle view there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was gonna suggest if we send the Wemmicks on ahead, to get back to their place, and if we can maybe is there a place to set an ambush for them if they pursue?
Yeah, and this, as a refresher, this is what the landscape around Iron Fang Keep looks like. It's much more verdant than the tundra that you guys have been traveling across.
Also known as not hell.
Not hell, yeah.
not northern Canada.
I know, right? Hence hell.
Okay. Now the weather's turning too. I'm going to be able to start hiking again too. I can't wait to start making foothills and mountains living hell for you guys.
Oh, great.
Oh God.
On this campaign? No, because we like the big hills.
I ran not like it's perhaps unsurprising that a lot of my campaigns happen to take place in regions that have terrain very much like the Canadian Rockies. Okay, so right then, what you see? Let's hear. Amar.
Yes.
Do you have the? Let's see here. I'm going to make a quick roll for you here.
Okay.
Okay. So as far as you can tell, you can see the Wemmick and your sort of beaten and battered allies. They seem to be, making their way across the plains. You're keeping as hidden as best you can in the things, and until the point where your allies are near the point of losing sight of them, you see no sign of any movement from Iron Fang Keep, or at least no one leaving Iron Fang Keep to pursue.
Good.
So you turn and come scampering to catch up with them. All right. Whoo, boy, guys. So let's go back to, let me see here. Did we do? Where are we here? Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't move you guys. Hold up. I need two.
Hold up, wait.
And I realized I wrote Rock Claw instead of Black Claw because I am a fool.
Not at all. Okay. Oh, yeah, Eagle's Cairn.
Eagle's Cairn and the Cave. We've still got part of the map too.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna move you one more. I'm gonna move you guys over here so we can take a look at the map. But I think I forgot to set where you are. I need to take a quick break just for Old Man Bladder, and then.
Sounds good.
I know
I'm in the same boat. So.
Yeah, I may be speaking for others. That idea for that second coffee is good for the energy level.
I know, but I'm in the
not
same
so good for the.
Yeah.
It was. Did anyone else have to do some serious strategizing from when they were going to see Avengers Endgame?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally did.
Let's see. Did I see that twice?
In the meantime, Arlen, this is what you have to look forward to in about 20 years.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is what we get to look forward to.
Until I was like 14,
exactly.
I just thought movies were 3 hours long because I loved The Lord of the Rings so much. So I'm fine with long movies.
Yeah.
Okay. So during our break, if anyone wants to add the where you guys currently are on the map there, that is where the Iron Fang Keep is located.
I will do that.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. And yeah, I'll be right back.
Arlen, how's the weather there?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's hot because
Is it
that's
hot?
what it's like. It.
Yeah, we've been over 100.
Yeah. It's gonna stay that way.
We've seesawed. We've moved back a little bit more into spring weather because we've had a lot of rain recently and a lot of 70s to 80s. So, but I suspect this time next month, summer will be in full force.
We unfortunately, I mean, I guess Carl's kind of in the same position too in San Antonio, but we're sort of at like the edge of the coastal plain, so it is hot and humid.
Yeah, I remember I was down in San Antonio in September of last year, and
you didn't come by and visit? What?
Dude, come on now.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was down there for work, which was thrilling, but yeah, the humidity. I was kind of surprised, I guess, with the water, the humidity of it. But I know y'all had been having a lot of rain in San Antonio that time last year.
Yeah, it's been raining on and off. We've had some storms, but it's fun. Just humid.
Yeah, that's what gets it here in Tennessee. People just are not ready for it.
Well, and I went to college in Houston, so bad as it is here, it was a relief to move away from Houston at the beginning of the summer and get just a little bit less humid.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it quite warm where you are?
It's hot and humid. And I was talking about how I went to Rice U in Houston, and so at the beginning of summer, it was not that much less humid, but it's a little less humid in Austin than it is in Houston.
Yeah.
It's a nice break.
Oh, the humid. When I was in my hometown in Winnipeg, here we're right near the Rockies, so it's quite dry. But we're on the leeward side of the Rockies, so where most of the rain kind of gets into BC. But fucking Winnipeg, it was 30 degrees Celsius and 60% humidity. So it's just like walking into a fog.
Yeah,
it just sucks. When you're not used to that in particular, it just sucks the energy out of you. Okay, everyone's back, right? Carl, you're back.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see here, just because of here. What is going on here? Kev, what are you doing? Jeepers. I'm going to go. Oh, there we go. Boom.
Oh, do you want him in black?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It's
I was just putting him in. I was originally putting him in purple because I was the one making them, and I wanted to make sure that if anybody else wrote something, we could tell.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I think these will be a permanent. I'm going to move them down to the map layer so that we don't accidentally move them.
Of course.
It's just the It may be unsurprising to learn that I am anal retentive with aesthetics as well. All right,
you do an art every day?
Shocking, right? Okay, and awesome. Okay, great. So you guys are leaving there. You all sort of meet up and talk to me about the plans for sort of getting your way back to the Black Claw thing. We are really battered and beaten. Yeah. We know it's about a 2-day travel because you got the remainder of today and then at least another day's travel to get back. So what are we thinking here? What's going through everyone's mind?
I mean, first of all, we should have this to review. We did get 5 days worth of water and rations from the Wemmicks before we left.
Yeah, so you guys are not.
So that shouldn't be an issue on the way back.
No.
I'd love to know what the Wemmicks think about the surrounding terrain, or if there's a better or worse way to go.
I think that's an option right now.
Okay, so there's one thing I will tell you guys is thanks to your heroic rescue of the Wemmick and your successful assault on Iron Fang Keep, everybody gets a point of astonishing fortune.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Okay, I'm going to bring it over to this here too. Boom, because this is where we are right now. All right, so this is what you're gonna be traveling through for at least the next half day. Is this sort of terrain here? So you don't need to roll for water because you've got your. Oh, hold on, no, you don't, because you only can carry. You guys weren't doubling up on wineskins and stuff. So who wants to roll for water for me? You got one more water roll today.
Here, I'll
just a percentile, please.
Man, my internet just loves suspense.
Okay, we had one player in our. There's one player in the Pathfinder game that used to use the thing that showed the dice rolling for themselves. So it always just meant a delay on the thing actually displaying.
Okay, so 34 is
okay. So no water found today. In spite of that big. Kev, what are you talking about? You can see water right there.
Yeah,
your game is bullshit. So so you're able to get through for the first little bit. Let's see talk to me about the strategies of this of traveling here, guys. Like, what are we setting up specific marching order? What are we doing?
Yeah, we definitely need a good marching order.
We would let the Wemmicks go. I mean, we not the Wemmicks to get back, but we can be like a rear guard.
Yeah.
If there's pursuit.
Okay.
So we can only move at Kane's 30 movement rate as a group. So I think Amar and Yason move faster than that. Does anybody else move faster than 30?
No, I'm 30.
Reagan does.
Okay. Well, maybe Amar and Yason can be kind of outriders and scouting a little bit.
Okay. Okay, then let's go back to the travel map here. So, guys,
Oh, sorry, Kev. I was just going to say the first night, Reagan wants to kind of go up to Yason when, not necessarily when he's alone, but she wants to speak to him directly and say that, she comes up to him and says, my plan didn't exactly work out as expected. I'm sorry that you took the brunt of pretty much the entire battle at the beginning.
Allow me to ask, Reagan, are you sincere?
Of course.
Why?
Well,
it was glorious battle. I loved it.
Oh, she just starts shaking her head, and okay. This guy is nuts.
Did you see me? Did you see me wrestle that bear to the ground and cut down the beastmen? And I had some help from Preda at one point, but that's okay because I still got to kill a bunch of them. And unfortunately, Amar had to help me out of my rage, but that's okay too. And it was glorious.
He's like missing a tooth.
Oh yeah,
blood. Yeah. So she just nods once or twice as well. Then I will try to put you in a similar situation in the future.
Well, not exactly the same. Similar, not exactly the same.
Similar.
Okay. Who is going to look for the monster manual? Who's going to look for
first day? Right. She's going to basically offer the horn each night.
Okay. Who is going to look for firewood?
Reagan will.
Reagan will. Okay. Oh shit.
With anybody?
18.
Nice.
Wasn't it always when you added more people, it got harder and harder to do?
That was just for hunting.
That's
only
for hunting.
The whole point is that if you have more people, you can have more characters there in case of a random encounter.
Yeah. Do we need to hunt, Kevin, or are we good on food?
You're good on food.
We're good on food. Okay. We're not good on water.
I'll go help with the firewood.
Okay. So is Reagan and Amar, who are looking for firewood, everyone else is watching the camp?
Yeah.
I have all the main team.
Okay. Okay. All right. Give me a sec here. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I need like a conference table to run this game. Really?
Well, that's because so many books are usable.
So many books are usable. I love it.
And I must use all the books.
Must use every single book.
It justifies their purchase then.
Yeah, that's true.
All your books belong to us.
So you're saying some beastmen we run into will be humanoid ducks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, main use of everything. So I can look forward to you guys meeting the werewolves from the apocalypse. And let's see here.
Oh, good.
I will say that the humanoid ducks is what turned me off of RuneQuest way back. I was like, oh, this is silly.
Let's see here. I need to roll this and this. Oh, that is... I know you hate when I say this, George, but it's interesting.
Damn it.
All right. Now, Amar and Reagan, would you kindly, one of you guys, give me a D6 roll?
Mario, you want to do it?
Oh yeah, I'm living for it.
Okay, that's great or bad?
That is,
great or horrible.
that is good. That is very, very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good for who?
Good question.
Good for me.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, awesome. Let me just quickly get to everyone's favorite map. And these are actually hills here, too. Yeah, I think we may need to make a quick amendment to our go-to Tundra map because you guys are not actually fighting on Tundra today.
Mm-hmm.
What in the hell is going on here? My goodness. The sheer number of maps that we have accumulated and handouts and stuff on this particular game is really awesome.
Well, it doesn't hurt that you run it, all the time now.
Yeah. We had a comment from someone saying, so it's just basically an Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea channel now?
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, really.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Now what we need to do like Matt from Jazem and get Jeff Talanian to hang out and talk with us about the game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we've got to be the best group for, what do you call it? Advertising for him.
I would be curious to see how many, because I've heard from at least 4 or 5 people who bought the core book as a result of the channel.
That's awesome.
I'm interested to see how many.
I mean, I wouldn't have known about it otherwise.
Oh, so more. There we go.
And then I bought everything. So
it's because birds of a feather, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what was interesting is I bought it because Kev had a review that he took down, and so I was curious, and I started looking at it, and then I asked for for this one-shot game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Robert, you were the one who, because I think I can't remember why. Oh, well, I was going to run it for that. What do you call it? For the convention, the online convention, because I wanted to get a sense of what the game was like for your one shot. But yeah, we have Robert to thank for this whole campaign.
Nice.
I think you would have gotten there eventually, but after you did the one shot for the thing. But
Lord knows, I mean, if you guys can tell anything from my from the channel, I mean, I do have a little bit of gaming ADD.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Doesn't
crazy talk.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Anybody who's watching this has that.
yes.
Well, it's either gaming ADD or all you play is 5th edition or Pathfinder. So one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, right? Because they're, yeah. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm just going to use one of the 4 snaps I've got. We can ignore, because that is the ones I can find right now. I just don't like the look of them. But I do like the look of my Wild Woods token set here. It's pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool. And let's do, yeah, that one. Boom. Give me 2 moments here. This is something I do love about this. I know I say this every time, but like it's so nice that you can take a couple seconds to really just slap together a map, and you're good to go, right?
Yeah.
In Roll20.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Okay.
Well, and
Nice.
not that any GM would do this, but it's really easy to just, select a couple tokens and copy them and up the difficulty of an encounter if you want to tinker with it.
Yep. That is something I may have done in the past.
Really?
Yeah, shocking. Well, because I mean that's the thing. Like you never. Oh, let me slap the old. Where am I? I'm lost. It's funny because I can see on the screen that it's opened up, but I imagine in the camera it just looks like I'm just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
A little.
Kev, you having a stroke there, Kev? You all right? So does that work? Yes, it does. Look at that. Hot diggity damn. Okay. And you get my thing here. I'm actually running a session for a friend of Chad's as a tutorial for running online.
Oh, cool.
Well,
Nice.
Yeah, she wants to get together with some friends to run something. And I said, hey, if you want to actually get get to some experience actually seeing what it's like and going through how you do stuff, I'm happy to do that.
That's awesome. 'Cause
Nice.
it can be a little bit overwhelming when you first start using
It's
it.
just a lot of, it's like a lot of the things all the what do you call it, like Photoshop stuff that I've learned over the years has just been, it's a matter of you learn one trick and then you use that and then you learn another trick and whatnot. So
Yeah.
okay. Good golly. You'd think I run a lot of fucking games here. Good. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, we'll use that dude. Where'd he go? Guys, where'd he go?
Away.
Okay. Let me just do this here. So you guys are picking up firewood, picking up firewood. 1, 2, 3. Picking up firewood. And picking up firewood. And get the tokens here for you guys, and we'll move them over. Now, you have not had a chance. Oh, you haven't had a chance to rest yet either.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you'll be fine.
Walk it off.
Sounds good.
This is the thing that I love. One of the things that is so much fun about running these styles of campaigns is like you really do root for the players, but the dice sometimes fall where they fall, right?
Yeah, totally.
We got Amar and we got Reagan looking for firewood.
That doesn't sound good.
All right, now where did I?
I really have to look at my hit points before I volunteer for these things.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to put you guys right in the. There we go, in the middle. Because you guys are the stars. Let me roll encounter distance here.
Let's see.
I don't want to ruin the surprise here for you guys, but there might be a tactical.
Oh, they're
encounter here.
encountering some firewood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're
Animated
And collecting some firewood.
firewood. The firewood.
And collecting some firewood. Okay, here we go. Let's move these dudes over here. Okay. All right,
In case
all
we
right.
need it, we do have 2 poultices left.
Okay, guys, let's move our heroes over here. Where is it?
Can one cast a prayer for the dying on oneself?
That would be
While unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, here's what we see.
Oh, that's not good. What are those?
Okay, so you guys are you can picture that you're going through the
A bunch of old men.
what do you call the it's the end of day. Sun is low in the western sky because our sun passage that works differently in Thule than in Hyperborea. Yeah, Reagan, you've got kind of a handful of stuff. Amar, you're kind of looking around, and then you, at the last kind of second, you sort of like, whoosh, and you see 9 men kind of step out. They are armed. They're wearing leather armor. Each of them has a vicious sword or something like that. They all have a look of Norsemen.
All right.
And they, let's see here. Okay. They stop and they look at, they seem a little surprised to see you as well. And they're all sort of looking at each other and as if they're sort of trying to decide what to do here. So, Reagan and Amar, what are you guys going to do?
What's your charisma, Reagan?
Not bad, actually. Oh, not great. 13.
Yeah, I'm just a 12. You talk to him.
Okay. That sounds a little bit like the stuff Kevin doesn't want us to do. Talking about yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's more so it's the combat stuff like that. I find that's one of the reasons why like Pathfinder combat kind of sucks is because there's so much talk about it.
I agree.
Yeah. So
Reagan kind of quickly looks around and sees if she sees somebody who looks like a leader, perhaps.
So you're sort of serving the crowd here. It's tough to tell. They all look pretty dirty. They all look like they've been living a little rough, and they look pretty desperate.
So, greetings. She's using the common tongue more or less, and saying, "Greetings, friends. You look like you're wanderers like us."
Okay.
Ready to make a roll of any sort?
No, I made a roll for you.
Okay.
Okay. They all sort of look like they're doing that sort of group, unspoken making a decision kind of thing, looking at each other, and then one of them speaks up. You alone?
Of course not.
There's two of us. Can you not count?
Yes. Reagan gives Amar a quick look. I was supposed to talk.
It looks.
Where's your camp?
She glances at Amar really quickly, but she says, either.
So
we have.
Couple of them are slowly making their way along the side here.
Yeah, shut up.
And along over here.
We have fire. We have food. We are happy to share it with you.
Only
where's your camp?
Face again,
says the guy. Where's your camp?
He glances at Amar. So from her, does it feel like it feels like they've gotten more aggressive. So
you tell me. It does appear that they're surrounding you.
Yeah. So Amar, he probably doesn't have any more sleep spells left. Would she know if he has any ability to cast sleep at this point?
Amar doesn't cast.
Amar doesn't cast.
Yeah.
No, it's Malo who casts sleep.
Yeah.
They're moving in.
Yeah.
Tell us, lady. Little lady. Where's your camp?
Where
everyone says, yeah. And where's your gold?
Okay.
All right. How far away from the camp are we?
No. And he sees you. I'm assuming you guys are sort of starting to ready weapons. No, none. No need for none of that. Where's your gold?
Well, I want to know how far away from the camp we are.
We don't want to. Okay, so you guys. So we're going to abstract it in terms of like how many rounds it would take for the
others to come.
It's only 2 rounds. If you scream out or something like that, it'll only be 2 rounds before people make it to the map.
Reagan will be down.
Okay.
Well, you've got an astonishing fortune.
Yeah,
that's right.
And you got me.
And exactly.
You know what? Can I use an astonishing point to basically get a surprise round? In other words, the problem is she has to drop the wood. But
dropping wood is free.
Okay, so she would drop the wood.
That feels dirty. That feels dirty to say that.
Yeah. The only wood around here is Amar. Sorry, Amar. don't want to leave you hanging. So I'm asking if she could do an astonishing port, basically to. It seems like too much to drop the wood, basically get the bow and quick draw on the guy who just asked her the question.
There's absolutely no way she could do that. No.
Okay.
You know what? Like if it was a character who had a really high dex and really like was a martial more type character, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that that's really her bag.
Okay, so who's the one who just spoke to me?
That is this. I'll put a little circle on him or something.
Yep.
There you go. Boom.
Sorry, I don't. Okay. And these are actually woods that we're in?
No need to get worked up, lady. No one needs to get hurt here. Where's your camp? How about you, man? Man in the dress. Where's your camp? You speak our tongue.
Let's see. Amar merely places his body into a kata form.
Nice! Love it! Okay, so he gets us in. Whoa, what's this then? You gonna dance for us? We like dancing. You gonna dance with us then, lady?
Right, so half move.
I can dance.
Okay, nice. All right, so let's do this, guys. It looks like things are gonna get Marshall. So let's have everyone have Reagan and Amar declare your actions, and I think Carl's still king of initiative. So Carl, just wait for them to make their or declare their actions. I rolled a 1. You guys will be going first.
Sweet.
Let's see. Well, we need to declare our actions, but yeah.
Yeah, you need to declare actions, and remember, just as a reminder to everyone has to declare actions before you roll initiative.
Right.
So this is these squares are again 5 feet.
5 feet. Yep. Squares are always going to be 5 feet.
And we're. Oh, well, I guess we have to wait.
Yeah, you guys don't. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe one of you should cry out.
Okay.
I think already be a lot of crying.
Move and melee.
Don't worry, you'll hear
move
them.
Melee and melee. Okay, so you got 2 attacks in the first round?
In the first round? Yeah, 2 melee attacks.
Right, because of your
Fighting two-handed.
Kung Fu. All right.
Yep.
And just as a reminder, you can front load your double melee. If you want to do both in the first phase, you can do that.
Okay, well then,
right.
I'm
not sure if you wanted to do that, like do 1 and then wait to see what happens in the second phase. And then
that's what I'm going to do. I think I would rather hold off on that second one to the second phase to see, do I knock this guy out? Do I need to hit him again?
I think that makes for a more interesting comment. And like I think the first 6 months we've been playing, everyone's been sort of front loading everything, and then almost nothing happens in the second phase.
Right.
But I think there is that, knowing now that you can also withdraw and you can kind of like try and engage and lock down a couple enemies. That's maybe a little better.
It gives you different kind of tactical flexibility if you
totally. Yeah. Okay. So then top of the round, then we have melee with Amar. What are you doing?
All right, so I'm going to go straight to that guy.
Okay.
Close.
Okay.
And
ignore the trees and stuff like that too. Like this is just a plane. A plane. Whoa. Okay. So the first one does hit. Fucking kills him outright. So what does it look like as he takes him down?
Oh yeah. So I mean, he just goes from his stance, moves forward very fluidly, the rogues billowing behind him, gets up to him, brings his left hand just up to kind of the base of his neck, just watch.
Pow. Okay, so you slap on the side of the neck, he drops down. I just made a morale check. They're fucking running.
You damn right.
Awesome. You killed the leader.
That's awesome.
We'll land down there. Get out of here! Get out of here! He's some kind of demon.
Dancing demon.
Awesome.
That's right. The demon in blue, baby.
Yeah. So Amar lands and closes his eyes and kind of. All right. Yeah. So unless you do anything to distract them, these bandits go fucking running off away from you guys.
Nah. I don't let them run.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's go through this guy's clothes, though.
Yeah, let's check out this guy, see if he's got anything.
Sure. Let me just quickly check and see what.
Sure, that's fine.
Since he sounds like the leader. Reagan just looks at Amar and says, I mean, she still looks fairly weak, too. I don't know why the hell she offered to go get some wood, but
she's a team player.
She's like, nice job.
Okay. So let's see here. He does have something. Okay, let's see here. Uno, dos, tres. He has on him a whopping 8 electrum pieces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's got a sword on him too. He's got like a what do you call it? A long sword.
Yeah.
Actually, he's probably got a spear because that's cheaper.
Mm.
Instead, okay. So, yeah. So you guys, we cut now back to you guys walking into camp. And do you even make reference to this, or do you just say we should keep watch tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We'll just say we ran into some vermin, nothing more.
Nice.
If they want to think they're rats, that's fine.
All right. Now let me check one thing. Talk to me about watches tonight, guys.
I think just the
Standard
standard
rotation.
Yeah, 2 hours each.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, does anybody need? We have these 2 poultices left before we
actually go to sleep.
Yeah. Does anybody
So
need to use
Reagan
those?
could really use one.
Reagan could probably use one.
Okay.
Kane is pretty messed up as well too. He's
Okay,
Kane
so-
and Jason are both pretty messed up, actually.
No, Taylor.
But
Let me
Yes.
I think Reagan.
here, guys. Freeze a reference. Let me just grab the tokens and I'll put them on the
Oh, cool.
travel thing so we can
Yeah.
keep track of everybody.
Well, Kane's not going to take a watch since Colin isn't here. So how about Jason takes the poultice
And takes a watch.
and takes a watch?
Here, guys.
Reagan will take a watch too, so she would need a poultice.
So that'll be the end. That's the end of the poultices.
Okay.
But very, very helpful that we had those.
So how much? Sorry, did Kane recover something?
Kane doesn't recover, but he's not going to take a watch because Colin isn't here.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the evening passes uneventfully.
Awesome.
Cloud Wound will be able to heal 1d8. I'll roll for Kane here. Actually, one of you guys roll for Kane. Let's see who Colin's going to blame for next round.
1d8.
1d10
1d10.
for Kane.
10.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Holy smokes.
And actually, Reagan's
I
gonna,
got you back when you're watching this.
Reagan's gonna then, of course, it's a morning ale for everybody, and she,
Right.
so she brings around the horn to those who need it.
Okay.
So that's
There's
6 more?
6 more. For
6
anyone.
more, and
So we heal our hit dice. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You hit dice, yeah.
Yep.
He got +1, so he healed 11. He's at 17 now.
we heal our hit dice as well. So
Yeah.
That's what you heal overnight. Is you roll your hit dice plus your con modifier.
got it.
Iphigenia is at full. Nice.
Hold on.
Kane is on his way. Kane will take that
I can't even-
the healing poultice thing. Not healing poultice, the mead.
The mead.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, so he's up at 23 now. Pretty good. Windseeker, we rolled a 5. It looks like for who rolled the D8? Was that
I rolled a 1.
That was me for
rolled a
myself.
1 for Windseeker? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's 2 ones left. I forgot that.
Mhm.
Okay, and then
We didn't kill all the women.
No, Cloud Wound. Who controls Cloud Wound?
I do. So what's the dice?
D8.
Here we go.
He'll recover that.
5.
5. Nice. Okay.
I got it. Plus 5. There it goes.
How many portions of mead are left? To be Kane took 1.
Kane took 1. Jason and Mallow and Iphigenia take 1. So that's 4 used out of.
Iphigenia doesn't need it.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
So that's 3 used.
Did
plus-
Reagan use it?
Reagan, did you use it?
She's going to wait to see again.
Okay, so there's 3. You could use it, and then the 2 Wemmick could use it, and then that would be all 6
Yeah.
uses. Okay, so each of the Wemmick gain another 6 hit points back.
And Reagan's at full.
Okay.
And we're all a little bit, braver right now because of the ale. Not that Jason is never ever brave.
So you're spreading the. I think the Wemmick brought with them extra rations for the hostages, or the So they're being fed. Morning. Let's see here. Someone give me a water check
Who's feeling lucky?
for the morning.
Who did water?
I'm not feeling lucky. I did water last time, but I'm not feeling lucky.
Is it a percentile, Kevin?
Percentile,
Yeah.
please. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, roll. D100.
Nice. You find a source of water. Let's see if it is potable. Okay. Do you boil it? Unfortunately, you've got no one who can tell whether this water is potable or not. So are you boiling it or are you drinking it as is?
Yeah, I think boiling is not a bad idea. I am from India.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you take the time to boil this stuff. Everybody gets their water rations for the day, and you fill up your wine skins. Or water skins, as the case may be. So that you guys are good to go for the next day of travel. Let's get back to the travel map and start making our way back to the Black Claw camp. So I'm going to have to segment out when I finish the full map of Thule. I'm going to have to fucking cut it down into tiny bits because it will be insane.
Yeah, it looks huge what you've been posting.
Yeah, it's going to be massive when it's finished. I was saying too, so all you guys are going to get a full-size printed copy when it's finished too. So it may be like, Christmas, so it'll be a Christmas present for everybody, but
that's
still
awesome.
making my way along towards it. Okay. All right, so let's see what happens. You guys move one further forward, now back into the Borean tundra. And let's see what happens in this square or hex. You guys are mostly full hit points again, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay because you encounter nothing
Excellent.
on the first half day of travel. Second half day of travel, you are homeward bound, guys. You are making your way to the safety of the yurts and the numbers of the Black Claw tribe. I have some bad news.
Yeah.
I'm rolling the dice again.
Okay.
And whether you decide that's good or bad will largely be whether you are as good at the DM or not. I am happy to announce I did not roll the blizzard.
That is good. Take it.
That would be good.
But
But
I did roll something else. So let's let me go to get up a map set up here. Be daytime. Let me get everybody from here. Hey guys, here we are. Oh, let me back up a bit. Boom, there we go. And I will move you guys over to that map in a second. I'll let you position yourself as you sort of see yourselves positioned for for travel. Let me just clear the map of everybody here. Boom, gone. Let me go to the map layer. That's great.
Hey Kev, I saw the announcements for the game. Like, YouTube, like it'll say coming at 6 p.m. or whatever.
Oh, on which?
Like if I go to YouTube.
Oh, the bell icons or?
No. If I go to YouTube like before the stream starts, like last night.
Yeah.
It comes up and says starting at whatever time.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh, geez,
isn't it right? Yeah, I always have had that on, but it now like not only does it give me an alert, but it tells me when it's going to start. Like it tells me
that is awesome.
An hour ahead of time or whatever.
It's so cool. Like with 1,000 subscribers, I particularly love the community feature to be able to post some shit on there, and that is a more effective way I think of announcing the stream than just spamming. I could do it in Twitter as well too, but that would be making a productive use of. Well, I just realized something. This is not a grid. There we go. Sorry. I just undid all the work I did there. Let me get the object layer here. Get rid of that elk. You guys don't want to wrestle an elk again. That was an awesome scene, though.
It was pretty cool.
That was very cool.
Dungeon grappling is one of my favorite supplements I've picked up. It's really, really cool.
I put it into my cart.
Nice.
I'm trying to restrict myself. I'm like at least putting it in my cart and then waiting.
Yeah. Well, so if you're getting it from Doug Cole directly too, he actually gave me a fucking deal on shipping too. Like super.
Really?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I ordered the stuff and he emailed me afterwards. He's like, "Hey, I think I can get this for cheaper for you. Hold on."
Oh, awesome. Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay. I'm reshuffling stuff here, guys.
Although that may not apply to us as much, George, since we're in the US, and so shipping is not as much of a problem for.
That's right. Rub it in.
Yeah.
Hey, Kev, guess who doesn't have to pay fucking custom fees?
Yeah.
That's true.
And thanks to the current political climate, guess who doesn't have to pay extra tariffs because of gaming stuff too? That's right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, so here, guys, would you kindly go ahead and situate yourselves sort of where you pictured yourself traveling over land, because that's when this is going to happen.
Which direction are we heading?
Assume the right.
To the right, okay.
Excellent question, though. Something I should have said.
Reagan likes to be central.
And Kane usually likes to be up front, but I don't know how we want to play it without him here.
I think we could have Mallow.
You can assume he's up front.
Yeah, we'll have Kane kind of in the mix.
Okay, do you want me to be up next to you, Jason?
I was gonna say you could stay right there, and Kane could be right next to you.
Okay. And then the Wemmicks. We want them in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe here I can move Cloudseeker here.
I figure behind the women and children.
Maybe you have like kind of on all sides of the women and children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the adult Wemmicks kind of form in a
like a ring
layer. Yeah.
Okay. 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 You know what I'm going to do? Let me check one thing just before I say this. So one of the things that I have found with the default sort of distance for encounters is it pretty much means that you really, if you win initiative, you might get one round of doing melee attacks, but otherwise you're just kind of fucked. And what I might do is, because I think there's only like 2 options for encounter distances in Ash. There's like basically right on top of you, or there's underground, or there's outside.
Right.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is for future sessions, I'm going to check AD&D and see if I've got if there's a difference for, or maybe the Wilderness Survival Guide, and see if there's a difference for different terrain. Because like things, so you would be able to spot. Yeah. I know Pathfinder does this, and D&D 3rd does it, where like, you know, if it's a plane, you're going to see something way far away, and you'll have an opportunity to sort of plan for that. You know, so because I like that. Unfortunately, that kind of screws you today, guys. But
yeah, I do think there's something in the Wilderness Survival Guide about that.
I suspect so, because it is the best AD&D product ever.
It is good.
Oh god, you know what? So as I'm
Engineers Survival Guide, not so much.
No. So Zweihander has something very, very similar to it, where it gamifies kind of travel in an interesting way, and it has roles for travel similar to what One Ring does.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I listened to one of their actual plays, and that's what happened. I'm like, you guys have kind of sold me on this game pretty hard now.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So here's what happens, guys. Let me just see if there is any special. Okay, I get to make a roll here to see whether you even get a chance to roll for surprise. Sucks being on the receiving end of thieves. Oh my goodness. Fortunately, I just rolled a fucking 12, and you have a DM who does not cheat. So,
awesome.
Who is feeling like they're not going to be surprised?
Let's go Jason, I think.
Okay.
That's good to me.
How we do?
Just barely. A 3.
A 3 will do it. Okay, so here, guys, you have a split-second warning as something is going to be moving. You can hear sort of like the sound of creaking of wood, kind of. And it's from like, you know, there's sounds on one side, there's sounds on another side. What are you guys going to do? Then it is assume that there is a threat incoming. So again, you can ready an action as well too.
Yeah.
I will not, just because of the way things are going, I'm not going to allow a 0 phase. For anyone who's got a missile weapon, I'm not going to allow a 0 phase attack in this one, but you could ready
Set to receive charge for like a spear.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely can do that.
Or you could stake arrow.
How does it work if we do a throwing attack and a melee attack in the same round?
You're not going to be able to do that in this one.
No? Okay.
No, because the 0 phase thing, I'm not
No,
going to allow.
I'm not talking about a 0 phase. I'm talking about on the first phase, I could do a throwing attack and then do melee for the second phase.
I'm not going to allow it. No,
Okay.
because the throw and charge thing, that's when you get the 0 phase attack. Yeah, but just because there's a specific thing about these, what you're going to meet momentarily, that will make that impossible. And if you're keeping track at home, I've done a shitty French accent, a shitty Spanish accent, shitty Irish accent. That's right. You get it all in one place. Okay. Is that all Jason's doing?
Well, for before the first phase, are we declaring for the
you're
first
declaring
round
for
of
the
action?
first
Oh,
round.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize that you did.
Remember, stake arrows, we decided that's a free action. If you're not moving, you can stake those down.
Yep. So, but that can be my first action, and
you can start firing right away if you want on the missile phase.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, as long as you're not moving, you're free to do that.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, guys, then here's what happens. So first is melee. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Second phase, missile. Nothing. Third phase, magic. Doesn't look like we got any magic. Nothing. Fourth phase.
Move. Yeah, they have to move to see us. Okay, before we can see them. That was dumb on my part.
Oh, I got one more than I. Hold on, there's two more than I should. I got carried away talking about some other dumb shit. I only rolled 4. There's not 6 of these. Okay, so there we go. However, they are moving. So who has? So we got Iphigenia is ready to take the charge. Who readied an action to fire?
MacLeod did.
MacLeod did. Go ahead, MacLeod. Make your attack. These things are, and they're coming out of like basically the ground bursts open with like a lid, and they're skittering forward.
They're moving too fast.
And I think we've got. Let's see here.
Amar, you got a shot, right?
Yeah.
Reagan does as well.
There we go. This is what's skittering towards you.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, not cool.
I bet Colin's glad he's not here now.
Yeah.
Him and spiders.
Okay, how'd you do? Oh, I misses.
I missed. Yeah.
Okay.
I hit AC 6.
Well.
Okay, that misses. D6, yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would be aiming at that one.
Okay, excellent. Okay. All right, you did 4 points of damage. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
And Reagan follows up on the same one.
Iphigenia, Carl, make sure you're clicking on the attacks because it's just easier to. We don't have to roll your damages or whatever.
Yeah, but the spear is not set up in the melee. It's in.
Oh, it's only for range. Okay, I got it.
You only have 2. I got an added to.
I think that would be good enough for you to hit an AC 6. So, okay, so when this thing comes charging in, you do hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
So
it's double damage.
Does it do double damage?
I think so. Yeah.
So is it like just roll and then you multiply by 2?
I roll. Just roll and it will multiply by 2. That's why I've been doing it for enemies and allies. Rules is written. That's not what we're supposed to do, but I don't really care. If I'm doing it both ways, and it balances out. If the allies get that benefit,
that's true.
12 points.
12 points, nice. They're just covered in this spew of spider guts as it rears back.
So Reagan missed on her first one. And then second
Whoa!
One.
Nice.
Whoa.
Okay, so that's a crit. Go ahead and roll 1d6.
Awesome. Sure.
5 times 2 damage.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. So 6.
Not
Yep. That's a great. Okay, on that one.
Yep.
And then, Amar, we'll go to you. So you see some crashing in. Next phase, melee. Jason, had you readied something on the first phase?
I declared melee on the first phase, so I assume that if I couldn't actually make an attack, I'm just at the ready, if that works. Or do you want me to change my action for the second one?
Yeah, you can make an attack on it before it attacks. Take a -2 to your attack rolls all.
Okay.
Okay.
Will do.
There we go.
I clicked it and nothing happened. And I clicked it again and nothing happened.
It's
and
coming.
we'll see if my internet is still connected.
Wonder what happened to Jason.
Yeah.
Everything Jason done is now in slow-mo.
Yeah, he just pieced out.
No.
Guys, I'm done. Spiders,
Yeah.
no.
I'm out.
Okay. Is it
Nobody
missed?
said anything about spiders.
Castle full of beastmen, no problem. Fucking giant spiders, no.
Well, he almost died to the spiders the last time, so
That's true. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean,
so
that's
I
why
missed.
he's so sort of freaked out by this,
Yep.
and drawn back. All right, and I don't know what is with Iphigenia and Vermin, but she seems to attract them like fucking crazy. Okay, so then Jason's had his attack. Iphigenia's attacked. Okay, so then that is the end of the first phase, guys. Top of the second phase. Melee first. You guys go first. Who's got melee? The second phase, nobody except
Now,
for.
can I change? Because I had a move action. Can I change it to melee?
Yep,
And take a
you
penalty?
can just take -2.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit that spider that rushed up.
Okay. Oh, correct. Give me a
Nice.
D6 roll, please.
Right. Please be.
You're going to want to roll a 6. Oh, still pretty good. Double damage. That's pretty good. Whew. Man, oh man. So you go, you hammer this thing with your fist as it comes in. So it's a second round or second phase. First round, these things get to attack now, unless anyone else has. Amar, you have an attack rate of 2 for first phase, right?
Yeah, I mean, I figured since I changed it from move to melee, I can only do 1 hit. I mean, if two's
That's
okay,
that's fine, and I'll actually, you know what? I'll give you a point of astonishing fortune for that.
cool.
If you're applying the rules to your detriment, then that is fine. Okay, so let's hear. We got
logically.
absolutely. So 1 on Amar. Let's see if I can repay that kindness and good sportsmanship with some bullshit damage.
Miss.
It misses. So you threw it off. Those giant fangs were kind of coming in, and you hit it to the side, and it misses, staggers back, kind of, and comes in again. And let's see here. Jason, we got 1 on you. Misses again. So even though you've missed, you're swinging that big sword of yours and keeping it at that distance. Iphigenia, let's see if that one you speared. Whoa, that one does hit. So, in Iphigenia, you take 3 points of damage. Let's see if anything else happens. Oh, I need you to make a death save, please. This is against poison.
I
Oh.
will use Astonishing Fortune.
Okay, so you succeed on the save, which means no, yeah, it means you completely take no damage from it then. No effect. That's great. Okay, and the second one on you there, Iphigenia, let's see. That is a miss. So it attacks you. You manage to maneuver basically, even though the other one scrapes against you, or kind of gets you with its fangs, you sort of pull back and maneuver the body of this thing in the way of the other one, and it can't get to you. That was melee first phase. Second phase, missile second phase. Anyone got missile in second phase? No. Then third, magic second phase. I don't think so. Last is move second phase. Anyone want to move on this phase?
Drop spear and draw a bastard sword?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's still sticking out of this thing, I think, too.
Yeah, that's why it's easier to.
Love it. Okay. Then if that is the end of the phase, guys, we are going to go on to round 2. think. Will, you are still in charge of initiative, right? No, Carl's in charge of initiative.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so this everyone declare actions, and then Carl, you can try and let's see here. Okay, everyone's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, good night.
Okay, and Carl, you're going to want to try and beat my 3. Yes! You guys are up first. Okay, so first phase, melee. Who wants to go?
We can go in
1.
Yep.
yeah, I guess.
Nice.
We'll go clockwise.
Oh, okay. We can go however. I just figured I'd start my rolls now in case they take a while.
That's right.
All right.
They're being
Not
nailed
dead
in.
yet?
I just have so many attacks.
I know. Well, I meant if the dice take a while to roll.
So
because
they're
that
right.
sucks. But yes, I have an extra attack. Let me do another one.
Awesome. Oh, well.
Good.
So that first one definitely, and it squeals back, and then it comes in again. You swing, but it dekes to the side, kind of crab crawl. It's a pretty vicious cut you got on that thing. It's not quite down though. We got Iphigenia and Reagan and Amar in melee.
So Iphigenia will go.
Yep.
Iphigenia will go. The first attack on the one that's injured already.
Okay. Oh, it is down. Carl, what does it look like as it goes down?
I just follow the where the spear is plunged in and stab with the bastard sword and rip out.
Nice. And falls down dead.
Which one was okay? Yep.
Nice. And then
Reagan,
okay, then
go 20, right? You can do a half move.
yep.
Let's see here. So that would be
So you toss your bow to the ground.
toss the bow, reach back, pull out the axe.
Yep.
5. Should get there.
You're mine.
Swings. I really need to have this character sheet open, but I don't have enough room on my laptop to do this. So, boom.
Oh.
So I always get your reaction before I see what the result is.
Okay. All right. So that's niched good. Let's see here. We saw Mar. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do the one this phase.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh.
Phew. So that you swing wide, and I think the only shot you can get off is a pretty clumsy one because if it's just like kind of slashing out again and again and again with those talons. Speaking of those talons, it's their turn on melee. I'm going to assume the two Wemmick are going to sort of take a defensive stance around the kids and the women. That's why they're not going to be involved in this. Okay, and Kane as well too.
And Preda, who is here too. Just
Preda's hiding. She's so good at hiding. You can't even see her. Amazing. Okay, I told you thieves are awesome in this.
Yeah,
okay, so let's hear. First one on Amar. We'll go top down. So Amar tries to bite. It does not. In the same way that you're having a difficulty getting an angle, it can't get in on you. Jason, let's see if this thing can pay you back for that nasty bite. I think it can. So yeah, I mean, let's say your AC is a 0. Then
my AC is not a 0.
Not a 0.
Not yet.
7 points of damage, and please give me a poison save.
Is the poison save or die?
It is not. No.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, nice. No effect. Awesome. And then last but not least, the one that is there's 2 people there now. Let's just check here. Iphigenia, evens or odds?
I will be even.
Even, okay. So you will be attacked again. I mean, clearly you are the most fearsome foe here, and there's no way this thing gets in and you swing back and kind of cry out, yeah, with your bastard sword, and this thing rears back at the last second, does not connect with you.
Okay.
That is the end of melee in the first phase. Next up is missile first phase. No one's got it. Magic first phase. I think Malo. I'm gonna
Malo.
Hold on. Let me do my little psychic trick here.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna cast. I'm gonna write it in an envelope.
Put it in a mason jar, hermetically.
That's right.
He's gonna
Yeah.
snail
He's
down.
Oh,
Mail it to George.
How do you know?
I will do that.
Okay, so
Yes.
go ahead and make your hit dice roll.
All right, here we go. 10.
Nice. Okay, actually,
So
that
that's-
means all three of them suddenly
Awesome.
drop down. Okay. Now you guys will, between the lot of you guys, you will be able to do a like coup de grace on each of these things. So
yeah,
that
Virginia
is,
has another attack, so in the second phase.
yeah. So you kill it. Now, last thing. Okay. Well, shit, we're over time here, guys. Sorry. Let me do one more thing.
And Kev, I did find on page 49 of the first edition DM's guide, there is encounter distance for different terrain.
Nice.
Yes, there's probably a more elaborate one somewhere, but this gives you some basics.
40 of the DMG.
Of the first edition DMG.
Yes, love it. Okay, it's
Page
also
49.
I'm going to use for. I'll write that down before I.
I'll type it in here.
Okay, cool. And that'll be a good reminder. Okay, so let's quickly. I'm going to rely on my players here. I am assuming that you guys are going to go poking in those holes.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That's assuming you're going to do that. So
I'm
I'm
take
going to go.
my spear out of the thing and go check out one of the holes they came off from.
Sweet. Okay, thanks for that too, George.
No problem.
What do you call it? Just, you know what? I had someone else bitching about the encounter distance in jungles, and I was like, well, let's just, I mean, the Vietnam War, it seems like almost every, encounter or tactical encounter was within the span of about 50 feet. So
Right.
makes sense. But this is not like that. This is these huge fucking, wide open areas.
Yeah.
So anyway, Carl, give me a percentile. I'm going to ask you guys to do a series of percentile rolls here. Carl, give me a percentile roll, please.
Okay. Nice.
Excellent. Okay.
Hopefully that was for magic.
No, unfortunately not.
Copper pieces. Woo.
As they say, not your first time to the rodeo. Okay. All right. Oh, hold on. Next up, Arlen, percentile, please.
I got a 1.
1. Nice.
No.
Wow.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, and then George.
Okay.
I want to.
Whoa. No.
That's it. Ain't good.
Yeah.
We've been playing for about 6 months now, and I have resisted calling you Jorge the entire time. It's just something I invariably do, and it's so obnoxious.
And no, it happens here around here all the time.
Yeah, but
So
I mean,
I'm used to it.
you guys have a border with Mexico. There's an excuse for that.
That's true. But I'm totally cool with it. I like it.
Okay. Robert, would you kindly give me a percentile roll, please?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. And Will, a percentile roll, please.
Jeez.
Carl, you got your wish? Let's see if there's any magic. No. All right. However, there are. It seems that you guys, these things have been feeding quite well on at least some travelers making their way across, in addition to whatever wildlife that they eat, because there are 5,500 copper pieces and 300 silver pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So that works out to, where's my conversion chart here? To gold pieces is 50 to 1. Okay, equals divided by 50. So it's 110 GP value for the one and 30 GP for the other. Let me get the XP for these guys. I was actually one off. I was wrong when I rolled the what you found for the random encounter. It wasn't the blizzard. Blizzard was at the other end of the chart. It was one off from finding a cairn.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so let's see here. You faced 4 of those things.
We had one berserk guy. We actually knocked him out, so that should count.
Yeah. Anybody have any? If you could type in the chat, how many astonishing fortune you have left?
Hey, I got one finally.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. And I think that's it. Oh, I'm going to give you an XP reward for completing for freeing the hostages as well too.
Oh, cool.
That's no, it's not necessarily. It's not a huge one.
I'll take it.
But okay, so let's see what happens here, guys. So the XP, everyone has the plus 10% bonus, right?
I do.
Yeah. So I think I can calculate that for you. The actual, because no one's first level, no one's getting double XP.
Yeah.
All right. There are 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys. So you guys are walking away with a cool, refreshing 407 XP.
Cool.
And that is including the 10% bonus for great, what do you call it? Prime attribute. Okay, and you guys then otherwise will get back to the camp. Okay.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
All right. So, you guys make it back to where we'll sort of end the session with you guys walking into the camp for the Black Claw tribe, and we'll do your mission rewards then. But you guys have successfully stormed the what do you call it?
Iron Fang Keep.
Iron Fang Keep. Congratulations, guys! You rescued a whole bunch of cat people.
Awesome. That was pretty scary at the end there.
Yeah. Also, try and not have a David Bowie song in your head now. Okay, so let me get out of the game here. And so we'll make with the outro. Stop jarring. Oh, come on, roll 20. Roll 20, it takes its sweet time to get out. Turn my camera off, turn my camera back on, and zaboom, there we go. Okay, so for those listening at home, thanks so much for joining us for episode 11 of the Reavers of Thule campaign. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, or you can reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, or you can shoot me an email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can tell me how unfair I am to the players or how I'm going far too easy on the players, and I should really be attacking them with war mammoths. War mammoths. Okay, so further, so you may also notice that in the description of the video is a link to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. We don't monetize the channel with Patreon or ads or anything like that. So if you are inclined to throw any money this way, I would suggest that you, I would encourage you to click through and learn a little more about the Heroes Save Villages campaign, which benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity. So far, the very, very generous players and viewers of the channel, we've raised almost $2,200 for orphan and abandoned children, which benefit from the services of the SOS Children's Villages International Charity. And from now until July 1st, so from time of recording until 9 days from now, you still have time to enter. For every $25 donated, you get entered in our charity raffle. And the charity raffle has as a grand prize a brand new copy of the Beetle and Grimm Platinum Edition Waterdeep Dragon Heist box set. It's this enormous thing that has a crap ton of great supplements and handouts and maps and miniatures and a bunch of cool stuff to run that adventure. Originally, it was a $500 US product, and you could win it for the ticket for 25 Canadian. And I think most of you guys are sick of my joke, but as you all know, the Canadian dollars are mostly made of maple and beaver pelt, so it's it's only $20 American and or thereabouts. And even cheaper for British pounds or any other kind of currency. So if you are so inclined, every $25 Canadian that you donate, you get entered once into the prize. We're doing a grand prize draw live on the air on July 1st. But in addition to that grand prize, there's also a bunch of other really, really cool prizes too. We've had a bunch of publishers donate some very cool stuff, including Beetle and Grimm, who very, very generously donated a copy of this. This is the Sinister Silver edition of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So one of the other new adventures from Wizards of the Coast. This one has, to be honest, it has about as much material as what the Dragon Heist one did. It's just in a smaller package. That's my copy there. That's in the burlap sack there. But the Beetle and Grimm copy they've donated is still in its packaging, so you're getting it as if it came directly from the good folks there. We also have, core rule books for the Warhammer Fantasy 4th edition that came from Cubicle 7. I've donated a couple other things too, including a core rule book for the, core rule books for RuneQuest Glorantha, for Fantasy Flight's Legend of the Five Rings role-playing game, for both books for the Delta Green role-playing game, and I think, am I forgetting one? I'm always forgetting one. Anyway, there's a bunch of other neat books in there as well as some PDF products as well. Modifius has very generously donated a complete library for the Conan 2D20 game and a complete library for the Star Trek Adventures 2D20 game too. So there's lots, even if you don't win the grand prize or the Ghosts of Saltmarsh, there's tons of other really cool stuff to win as well. And any money that's donated goes directly to help these kids who would otherwise not really enjoy a childhood. I think that's a worthwhile thing to support, especially if you get a chance to win some cool gaming stuff. Last but not least, I want to thank my players. So Arlen's gone right now, but Arlen, George, Carl, Robert, and Will, thank you so much for playing today, guys. This was a lot of fun. Congratulations on liberating the guys from the castle.
Yep. Thanks, Gav. That was super fun.
Excellent.
Enjoyed it.
So anyway, for those, watching at home and maybe listening later, thanks again for watching. And until next time, happy gaming.